All right, hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Uh, I hope my voice is coming clear, and please invite your friends. And let us see how good today our discussion will be. I received, some text from Filipino Muslims. Actually, I cannot even call them Filipinos because Muslims don't belong to any country. They believe that their own citizenship is Islam only, and that is under the Arabian agenda. Islam is a religion to dominate by using the Arabism, which means everything have to be in Arabic. You pray to God in Arabic, you call yourself an Arabic name, you eat Arabic food, you dress like Arab, you talk like Arab, and then you are a Abdul, a slave of Allah. Actually, you are a slave of the Muslims, Arab. Uh, However, always, you know, the Muslims, they come to us with funny things, and I find it very funny. And they say that they found the name of Muhammad in the Bible. Today actually I'm going to share with you what I found. I found even the picture of Muhammad, and I don't know if I can describe something better than this. Why Muslims cannot find Muhammad to be a prophet in their books, so they try to make him a prophet in our book. I mean, can't you Muslims find me your prophet in your book as a prophet? Who is a Muslim can prove to us that Muhammad is a prophet of God based in his book? Why you are so desperate to find a name of somebody you Muslims claim that their books is corrupt? Aren't you day and night you keep saying to the Christians your book is corrupt, your book is corrupt? You keep saying that to the Jews and the Christians, and then you come to us saying the name of our prophet in your Bible. I mean, is that stupid or crazy or mad? Or are you Muslims, are you taking hashish? Are you under the influence of hashish? Those people, they keep saying to us your book is corrupt, your book is false. You have 1 million version of the Bible, which one? And then they come to us and they say they found the name of Muhammad in the Bible. All right. Filipino guy, he said to me, can you answer me about this verse? And this is supposedly yesterday. I asked him to come and debate me, and discovered he posted for me in Facebook saying to me, hey, you, what happened to you? You are silent now, huh? You have no answer, right? And I look at the what verse he's talking about. So I found that this is the verse he's talking about. All right. This is the verse the Muhammadan in Facebook was talking about. This is the name of the book, chapter 18, verse number 18. I mean, Abdul, are you dumb or are you stupid? Are you crazy? Are you hilarious? You are. It says, I will raise up from them, from them, from the Jews. Is your prophet a Jew? Seriously, Muslims, is your prophet Muhammad a Jew? This is a verse been said for the Jews, speaking to the Jews. I will raise from between you Jews. Is your prophet Muhammad a Jew? Is he? Is he? Come on, say it, please say yes. I mean, it says from one from them, and then a prophet like you from among their brothers. Are you Muslims or brothers? Are you Muslims? Is the Arab our brothers? You know, the funny, the Muslims even don't read their Quran, because even their stupid Quran says the following. Let us go to the Quran and laugh. Should we? I think we should, because things become more sensitive when we open the Quran for the Abdul. They cry, they fly. I just yesterday, I challenged many Abduls. I receive emails from people saying that there is Muslims, and they gave me their accounts and Facebook, etc., saying that those Muslims, they are looking for a Christian to debate. So I said, okay, that's a great opportunity. Let us debate with them, you know. So we contacted them. The Muslims, the Muhammadan, they said to me, we are looking, we are not looking ready for a debate. We are not going to debate with someone, he don't show his face. Oh, Lord have mercy. Muslim, do you want to see my face? You want to see my face, or you want to debate me? My face, huh? What if I show my face? You will not debate me anyway, I'm sure. Look what the Quran says about prophets. How Allah He sent the prophets, supposedly. This is a chapter. I mean, this website starts having advertising now. What is that? Chapter 14, verse number 4. Huh? Chapter 14, verse number 4. The one who's talking is Allah. Muslims, this is not our book. This is your book. All right? You can choose any translation you wish. No problem. Let me zoom in. I mean, this is disgusting. And I don't know. This is what. Why I'm receiving this advertising here in the banner. Should I stop using this browser? Maybe it's a browser issue. I keep closing it. It keep coming up. Anyway, we sent not a messenger except to teach in the language of his people, his own people. That, Abdul, that verse you are talking about from the Old Testament, speaking to the Jews. So in order for Muhammad to be a prophet for the Jews, he have to be from the Jews, and he speak the language of the Jews. And Allah in the Quran, in the time of Muhammad, he is saying, we never sent, never ever sent a messenger unless he is from the people, which means he was sent to a messenger from the nation to that nation, speaking the language of his own nation. Muhammad is not from the Jews. He don't speak the language of the Jews. And this is against the teaching of the Quran. So I'm not sure who is the stupid one who told you. I think the one who started this is Deedat, because Deedat, he spent his time trying to find the name of his prophet in the Bible, but he never read his Quran. You see, those people, they are memorizing. They don't understand even what they are memorizing. Isn't it saying clearly that I never ever sent? And this is a verse was given to Muhammad in the time of Muhammad, supposedly from his God by the delivery boy. His name is Jibril. Jibril come to Muhammad door. Hold on. Open the door. Hold on, Jibril. I'm just eating hummus. Open. It's very important. Come on, I'm eating hummus. Just wait. No, you cannot share hummus with everybody. Now, Muhammad opened the door, and Jibril, he said to him, we send not a messenger except to teach in language of his own people. Muhammad, he said, I speak Arabic. I swear by Allah, I'm speaking Arabic. He said, we heard you speaking to the Jews. Don't you know that Quran said speak to the Jews, not in their language, because you have to speak in your language and you have to be from the Jews in order to preach to the Jews. I mean, all the story here in the hadith, or the Quran, which is a hadith, by the way, is contradicting the whole story and whole idea of Muslims saying that Muhammad is international messenger. How he is an international messenger, but yet the Quran says we never send a messenger unless he speak the language of his own people, which mean in order for Muhammad to be an international messenger, he have to be a person who speak all languages in the world. Do we have any Muslim here disagree? Do we have any Muslim disagree? Hello, guys, are we is it this is a good challenge? This is their Quran saying Allah never, he never sent, not even one, any messenger, unless he sent him to his own people speaking the language of his people in their tongue. So how Muhammad is going to be international messenger? One of you is a stupid, either the one who made this verse or you Muslims, choose one. Anyone? Hello? If there is any Muslim here would link to call me live, if there is any Muslim here is willing to call me live, I'm trying to disable this advertising, it keep coming to browser. Any Abdul have an answer for this? So they have a big mouth speaking copy paste and no one have an idea what he's talking about. Now, you know, to be honest with you, I found a verse in the Bible about Muhammad. I have to admit, I mean, what can I do? What I can do, I found it. I mean, we Christians, we have to admit the truth. Let me show you the verse about Muhammad. This is a verse made specifically about Muhammad. Which one you want Muslims to deliver first for you? You see, this website is collecting verses supposedly about Muhammad. Which one you think fit perfect for your prophet? Which one? Muslims, who want to help me? Who is the Muslim is willing to help us to tell us which verse of those verses is about your prophet? I'm sure we have many Muslims there, right? You see here in 2 Peter chapter 2, but false prophets also arose among the people. Now I challenge the Muslims to tell me how Muhammad he earned the title of a prophet. Any Muslim can do that. Be aware of false prophets who come to you in a sheep clothing, but obviously they are not, they are wolves. Now Muhammad in the beginning he was coming to us in a sheep clothing. This is why, if you remember, when a Bedouin he entered the mosque and he unzipped his panty, you know, and he's a Muslim. This Bedouin is a Muslim. You believe it? This Bedouin is a Muslim. He grabbed his private part and he start pissing in the mosque. Muhammad now he plays sheep. Yeah, very peaceful. He said, let him finish. Let him finish the guy. Please finish your piss. Did you finish your piss, brother, sir? Do you need a towel or something? Do you need to wash your hand or something? And the guy was like pissing, and Muhammad had no problem. He is pissing inside the mosque, and Muhammad is not complaining. Okay, what happened? Why Muhammad at that time he did not get upset? The man is pissing in the mosque, and Muhammad is having no problem with that. Why? Let me show you the hadith. Lord have mercy. Look at this. Look at this. Anas ibn Malik narrated that a desert Arab Bedouin stood in the corner of the mosque. This guy is a Muslim. He is a very beautiful, beloved Muslim, Muhammadan. But he liked to piss in the mosque. I mean, everybody have a hobby. Everybody in this earth, trust me, have a hobby. This guy, he have a hobby. He piss in the mosque. He save his pissing until he go to the mosque. But he's a Muslim. And the proof he's a Muslim, he was sitting between the Muslims inside the mosque. Why somebody he is not a Muslim will be inside the mosque? You know what I mean? Obviously, he is a Muhammadan. It's very obvious. All right. Then the guy, he stood and he grabbed his host. You know what I mean? And he started pissing. You know. By the way, I have no idea if it was like a waterfall or it was like a cave water, like a drop by drop. I don't know how slow, how fast it is. Okay, so now this is the Bedouin man in the middle of the mosque. He is pissing, and the Prophet, he is watching. And the Muhammadan, they said to him, Prophet, look what he's doing. They want to stop the guy. They want to stop him. And the guy, his penis is dripping water, like this is, you know. And you know, like, I mean, and everybody is watching. Allah is watching. The angels are watching. Jibreel is watching. Man, this is a lot of water. What happened? You know, this guy is leaking. This guy is not pissing. I don't think this was a piss. So this guy now, he is inside the mosque and he is pissing around, and the Muslims, they were upset. I mean, what are you doing? What are you doing, man? What the heck is that? I mean, this is not a piss. This is must be a dragon pissing. So they wanted to stop him, but look what Muhammad, the peaceful Muhammad, what he said. And by the way, this is a sign of him being a prophet. Look at this. He said, leave him alone. Leave him alone, man. Leave him alone. Okay, hold on. This is need some background music. Sorry, I cannot do this, such an important story and news like this without background music. We have to. Once upon a time, there was a man, he need to go, and he was a Muslim inside the mosque, and the Prophet was there, and the Mujahideen was there, and the Caliphate of ISIS. The guy stood up and he grabbed his penis and he started sprinkling all over. The Muslim, hey, what the heck are you doing? The peaceful Prophet, peace upon him, said, leave him alone. Commercial break. If you are a person who's suffering from going to the bathroom every 5 minutes, we have a medication for you. It's called camel urine. Islamic camel urine can be found in every Islamic store. Don't worry if you have a kidney problem or you die from poison, because Allah will bless you anyway. Just drink it and don't worry about it, and Allah will protect you in the grave from the punishment of the grave. Back to the topic. And the Prophet said to them, leave the guy alone. He just need to piss. And so what if he piss in the house of Allah? I mean, what is more perfect place to piss in? This is the house of God. It is a place made for every man to piss in. Have you ever heard of somebody is being pissed off? And since then, every Muslim, he pisses in the house of Allah. because Muslims are following the Sunnah. Hold on. Hey Muslims, as long as your prophet he allowed people to piss in the mosque and he practiced that. Okay, can we go now and we piss inside the mosque? This is Sunnah, as you see, he allowed it. He have no problem with it. Now, how this guy he can be a messenger of God? You see, there's one thing about the messenger of God. He is going to be full of jealousy, specifically about the house of his God. You know what I mean? A messenger of God who allow people to grab their penis inside the mosque. Supposedly this is the house of God and God now is there, especially Muhammad is there. I mean, this is not any mosque. This is the mosque of the Prophet Muhammad, peace upon him. Imagine there is no way that Muhammad is inside that mosque and Allah is not there too, watching and drinking coffee. How come Muhammad did not get upset from somebody pissing in the house of God? Do you know, Muslims, what Jesus did when he saw people buying and selling in the courtyard of the temple, not even inside the temple? Do you Muhammadan knows? Do you know? He flipped the tables. He kicked them out. He said, you made the house of my father a bazaar. So how come Jesus, who is very peaceful, who never harm anyone, when he saw them doing that in the house of God, he flipped their tables upside down? And you're a prophet who is a prophet of God supposedly, and he is very violent. He allowed people to piss in his mosque. Do we have any Muhammadan have an answer? Huh? Imagine you are and you convert to Islam and you enter the mosque and suddenly somebody stood up and he start pissing around. Brother, what is that? Hey, brother, don't worry. This is the one next to me, behind me is pissing around. And this is piss is bouncing all over. I mean, this is amazing. That's amazing. But look, Muhammad, they're very peaceful now because he's trying to make anyone believe in him. At that time, Muhammad is weak. He just wants believers. It doesn't matter. Even if you piss at Muhammad, he will not complain. But when Muhammad, he gets so powerful, now who dare to do that? Who dare? Huh? Nobody. But when Muhammad was a fifi, shishu, susu, you know, he was like a potato. Please, please, piss. Let him piss. Please piss as much. Just believe in me and the Prophet, okay? Piss as much as you want. Do you want to piss here? Because you piss there only. If you want to piss here, we can move. All right? Do you, brother? Do you like to piss in my place? Maybe you are not comfortable to piss in that corner of the mosque. If you like to piss in my corner, feel free. Because he is a hypocrite. There's no way a person who is jealous about his God, he will accept that one of his followers will grab his penis and start sprinkling inside the house of Allah, unless he himself he knew that he is a fake man. Now, do we have any Muhammadan here would like to call me? Who is the Muhammadan he like to call? I'm going to open Paltalk, hoping maybe, I mean, you never know, maybe we can get some Abduls to talk to me. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes things happen. Okay? You never know. You never know. Do we have any Muslim here? Do we have any Muhammadan he would like to talk to us? So you Muslims, you keep saying to us you found the name of your prophet in our Bible, and always I ask myself a very simple question: how come Muhammad he didn't know that his name is in our Bible? I mean, why Muhammad in the time he was speaking to the Jews, he didn't say to them, okay, open the book of Isaiah chapter etc. and read my name there? How come? Allah did not inspire him? Allah did not inspire your God? I mean your prophet, aka Muhammad God? Your God, Allah, he did not learn that the name of Muhammad in the book of whatever until that he come over to tell him? So what, your God was ignorant about the Old Testament? Who is a Muslim would like to call me? My Skype is on. Just you do not need to add me, just you can call immediately. It is Debate TV. All right. And if there is, I just opened the chat room in you can put your hand and you can grab the mic if you wish. Anyone? So Muhammad, he himself do not know that his name is in the Bible. He do not know. He do not know where verses, where. He never said that, but the Muslims, the Muhammadan today, they knew. And every verse in the Quran contradict that. As we showed you one of them where it says that Allah, if he send a messenger, he will send him only to his nation, and he have to speak the tongue of his nation. And what is the excuse of that? So he might speak to them clearly and explain to them clearly. And by the way, Muslims, I have a question for you. Did Muhammad explain anything? Which verse in the Quran your prophet he explained? Any Muhammadan would like to tell us which verse in the Quran is explained by your prophet? How the Quran saying that so he might explain things to you? So if Muhammad explained the Quran, there is no need to the interpretation of Ibn Abbas and Ibn Kathir and potato and tomato and shish kebab and hummus and falafel. What is the interpretation of your prophet? What do you mean the Quran is saying to explain to them in a clear way? Explain what? Where is the interpretation of the Quran made by Muhammad? Huh? Any Muslim can tell me where we can find? Isn't it the Quran in chapter 3 verse number 7 says nobody knows what the Quran means save Allah? So what do you mean in a clear way? Do we have any Abdul? Who is a Muslim would like to call me? We are live and we are waiting for you. Anyone? In case you do not know, I offer since the last 24 hours many Muslims, I offer them to come and debate me, and the cowards they back up, and everyone have his excuse. As an example, the guy, the Filipino who called himself Ustaz, he flagged my post in his Facebook and he deleted them. Which really, I mean, look what this guy he said to me. Look, I let me show you this one first. This guy, I sent him a message, but he will never answer back. Hello, Mr. Ahmad. Let me know if you think you can face a Christian Prince in live debate on YouTube and Skype. And then I gave you Skype, and since then I never heard from him anything. Let me show you another example, one by one. Hold on. Look at this potato. This potato, he claimed that he is looking for Christians to debate him, and he cannot find any. I think he is originally like a Turkish or something. His name is Arkadaduzi Suzy Miraminik. All right. Hello, Mr. Arkazuzi Mozuki. Someone told me you are looking for a Christian to debate you. Well, there is someone. All Mohammedans run away from him. He will be on air today at 4:30 p.m. New York time, about 3 hours from now. This is his Skype. Call him and be the man. But look like he was insulted because I told him be the man. He don't want to be that man, you know. Okay. And look what he said to me back. He answered me back. I mean, the answer is very brave. Look at this. Let me be sure it is big so you can read it better. I am looking for a Christian to debate you. Yeah, this is quoting supposedly. You have been misinformed. I'm reacting to comments by particular public commentator in my country by challenging those particular people to debate. I am not interested to do in people who have nothing to do with the public debate. Abdul, are we in private? We are in public. I mean, is this a private? There's tens of thousands of people, they are going to watch it in YouTube. What is a private about it? A brother from Germany, he told me that a Muslim is going to debate him, I think tomorrow. And I was saying to myself, I mean, why everybody he can find people to debate him except me? Why it's very hard to find for me a debater. I just received an invitation here to a TV station. Let us see what this one is about. Okay. All right. I will tell him I will. All right, here we go. I received an invitation to a TV station. I don't know what TV station it is, or but the program is about Islam. I will be there. It's going to be in the month of May. Now, by the way, I'm leaving the state after a few days, but don't worry, be happy. You will receive videos from me even when I am not there. There's some videos are scheduled already to be broadcasted, and there's some videos I will make when I am in my trip. All right, so don't worry about this Abdul who is quoting names. Okay, I mean they are upset, but guys, put yourself in the shoe of Abdul. You have a prophet who claimed that if you go to heaven, you are going to eat like an elephant, but there's no piss will come out, only sperm. But what a Muslim he will do in the heaven of Allah? He will do this. No, he will not dance. A Muslim in the heaven of Allah, he will not even hear music. All day long he will be sharpening his penis and taking it from a vagina and putting it in other vagina. Actually, I can't say every day, because if his orgasm is 70 years, I mean, what kind of a stupid heaven this heaven is? People doing nothing except having sex, and hello, this is heaven. I mean, this is hell. Imagine, guys, you enter a bedroom and then you find like 70-80 women jumping over you, and all of them they want to rape you. And I say, like, please, I am an Arab, I don't know, I have nothing to do with this. You know, please, and no way, Allah, He made us. Allah, He made us for this business. We are here just for raping you. And then, please, okay, can we do it like at least 10 at the time? Just 10 at the time. No, we cannot do it 10 at the time. We have to do it 80, sometimes 100. I mean, this is heaven? Are you Muslims? Are you serious? This is heaven? This is the most stupid religion for me. Not only is it stupid to believe in, it's dumb, it's crazy, it's sick. And you know why I wanna, you know, you used to Muslims, they speak about Islam is religion and God, and there is logic. And what is the logic that God, He made for me women I never met, and they will open their legs for me the second I enter my room? I mean, what is the logic there? She don't even know who I am. I don't know even who she is. And there is another logic which is making me confused. Hold on. You know I'm very good in drawing, right? How many of you knows that I'm an artist? You know it. All of you know it. Come on, don't deny that. Oh, we have a caller. Hello. Hello. How are you, my friend?
Hello. It's Kashim from the other night.
How are you,
I'm on my friend's tablet.
How are you, Kashim?
I just wanted to ring, and I told my imam to get in contact.
Okay. Is he going to call us? Yeah.
Huh?
Is he calling me now? That would be good.
He said no.
Why no? Why no? Tell him I will pay him $100 if he agree to debate me. What do you think?
Anyway, so I looked into what you said.
Yeah.
And I looked into why Jesus being sinless, Jesus being virgin born, and it didn't add up, you know. Why was he the only man who was sinless?
Okay.
Why was he the only man virgin born without a father?
So what do you think?
I used to debate on Facebook, who was a Christian, told me to read Isaiah 53 and Isaiah 9:6.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how to become a Christian, but I'm very convinced right now.
All right. So you are serious about this, or you are just here to, you know, be an Abdul? Be honest with me. Are you serious?
No, I'm very serious.
Okay. So are you convinced first that Muhammad is a false prophet?
Well, if you contradicted Jesus, then yes.
Well, it's not about if. You see, here there's no if. Either you are convinced or you are not convinced. You know,
someone can be sinless and someone not coming from a father.
Yeah, well, there's a reason for Jesus is not coming from a man. You see, if you connect those two things together, like I am coming from a sexual relationship, you know, between my father and my mother, and you did the same, right? So no, Adam and Eve both are sinners, and even Muhammad, he said every son of an Adam is a sinner, but Jesus is not the son of Adam. Every son of an Adam, this Muhammad's statement, not mine. Every son of Adam, I can show you the hadith right now as we speak, in the front of your eyes. You know, that every son of an Adam is a sinner. Okay, that is a son of Adam. This is explain why Jesus is not the son of Adam. And now, if we ask the Muslims, actually, what is the purpose of Jesus not being a son of an Adam? You know what I mean?
I mean, I was thinking of it last night, and when my imam when he said no, and he couldn't tell me about Jesus being a judge, I kind of thought to myself, if he doesn't know, then I don't understand. And then I thought to myself, how can a man be sinless?
Do you see in the screen what it says? It says every son of Adam sins. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Every son of that's mean no exception. So what is the purpose of Jesus not to be the son of Adam?
I don't understand,
because he is not going to sin. Otherwise he is going to be sinner. For every son of an Adam is a sinner. And the funny, the Muslim, they say that we don't believe in the original sin. Why Muhammad here is connecting Adam to the sin of his children?
Yeah.
That a statement of original sin. So if I say to you right now, my mother, she gave birth to me and she was a virgin, I mean, this would be funny, right?
Yeah.
Not only because it's not true, But because even if it's true, then you need to ask yourself, okay, what the purpose of this miracle? Nobody can see it. I mean, who is going to know what happened, but to my mother and your mother in the bedroom? Nobody except them, correct? Anyone can claim that his mother, she was a virgin when she gave birth to them. This is not a miracle to show, because nobody will see it really for real. I mean, nobody can witness, be a real witness for if this woman, she was really a virgin or not. Do we agree?
Yeah.
Usually miracles, they happen in front of a crowd. Like Jesus, he make the blind see. Jesus,
yeah, but I used to, you know, my parents told me, because I've asked them this, and my parents told me that, you know, it was Allah who, you know, who made him. It wasn't Jesus, because then Jesus had to pray to God. So,
well, Allah he pray to God too. Allah he pray to Muhammad. Allah pray on people. You see, if we go right now in the Quran, you will see this. Let me show you. You know the Muslim, and you are a Muslim. The Muslim, they say Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam.
Yes.
Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Okay, what Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam mean?
Well, it's peace to Allah.
No.
Praise Allah. You know?
No. Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam Muhammad. But after they saying the name of Muhammad.
Well, they praise Muhammad as well, but
they pray on Muhammad. Okay, why Allah?
We wouldn't pray.
Yeah,
we wouldn't pray, but
this is, I don't know how to stop this commercial keep coming off. This is the chapter in front of me, chapter 33, verse number 56. The Muslim, they give false translation. It says, Inna Allah wa malaikatahu yusalluna ala nabi. The word yusalli, you know what it means, right? Pray. Allah and the angels praying on the Prophet. Oh, who you believe and pray on him and salute him. I mean, what kind of religion this religion is? Allah and the angel and the believers, everybody is praying on Muhammad. Huh?
I have to go.
All right, no problem.
I just wanted to tell you I didn't understand.
All right, no problem. You know, call me if you have more questions in the future. And
have you on Facebook?
No, call me here live. In Facebook, you see, I receive a lot of messages, and as long you can use Skype, I mean, you just call me here when I am on air, you know, so we can talk. You're welcome. Okay. Thank you. All right, at least this guy is being a decent Muslim. Allah and the angels, they are praying on the Prophet. The Muslims in their false translation, they say, oh, here it says Allah, he sent a blessing. If you say so, that will be a disaster. Why? Because it says Allah and the angels. Angels don't give a blessing, my friend. Angels deliver messages. The blessing is from God only. If you say Allah and the angels both are doing a blessing, that means angels can bless you and Allah can bless you. But that means you have many gods. For only God can give a blessing. You see, when your mother, she said to you, bless you, she is not really blessing you. This is a short statement of may God bless you. Correct? When you ask your mother or your father or even a brother to bless you, he is not giving you blessing. He is just asking, praying for you to be blessed by God. Blessing come only from God. Blessing and curse come only from one person. Otherwise, people cannot do anything. Nobody can bless you. But what the point of me saying bless you, bless you, bless you, but then you go to hell? You know what I mean? The one who bless you is the one who give you life, the one who give you heaven. Other human being, their blessing doesn't count. They just pray to God to bless you. So here it says Allah and the angels, they are yusallun. You see the word yusallun? This is the word mean pray. You ask any Muslim, what do you want to do? You say, I want to do salah. Okay, what the verb of salah? What the present tense of salah? Yusalli. What is the present tense of a group people of praying? Yusallun. It's in front of you. Praying. So Allah and the angels praying on Muhammad. Muhammad is the center of the universe based on this hadith or this verse. Let us make it big. Okay, and you know, I was talking about me as myself as an artist. I want to show you guys my skills in drawing. Nobody can do what I can do, by the way. I've been offered by many museums around the world to come and teach art, but are rejected because I don't wanna, you know, I wanna keep the art only for my people, the Arab. We are the most artistic people in the world. All right, let me show you some of my drawing. I cannot show you how I can do it, you know, but you can try to learn. Look at this perfect circle I'm going to do. This is Muhammad. The one in the middle. Hold on, this is not in the middle. I have to make it exactly in the middle here. Okay. This is Muhammad. And then around Muhammad, there is a circle. Who is around Muhammad? Let us zoom in. So you guys, most of you are old, not like me. I'm young. You have a bad vision, especially the ladies here. Most of them, they are old and they claim that they are young. Come on, we know it. It's a makeup. You know, don't believe them. Okay. The only mature one was young is Aisha. The rest doesn't count. Look at this. This is Muhammad in the middle, and then around him there is Allah and the angels in a circle. I mean, look at this perfect drawing, guys. Can you do that? I mean, be honest with me. Can you do that? You cannot. Admit. Okay, I forgive you. It's okay. That's not your fault anyway. I mean, everybody have a gift. Now, Muhammad in the middle. Let us type the name Muhammad in the middle first with letter M. By the way, I know how to write. I'm not like Prophet Muhammad, mashallah. Unbelievable. I mean, we have a prophet, you don't know even how to write his name. That's astonishing. Okay. So Muhammad is in the middle. And then here we have Allah. Allah. We will put his name here at the edge. And then here in the circle, in the same circle, we have the angels. Huh? The angels, Angelina, and what the artist, the famous artist with the big boobs, what her name? Sylvester Stallone. Sylvester Stallone. So this is the angel Sylvester Stallone with the big boobs. Okay, he is in the circle too. This is the first circle around Muhammad. They are praying on the Prophet. Now, there's a third circle. The third one is here. All right. In the third circle, there is the wives of Muhammad. That is letter W. You know those guys, they do fighting. What they call them, WW? What they call them? Because I can show you the verses of Muhammad wives fighting and throwing rocks at each other, you know, and they are making a threat like they are two gangs, you know, two parties. So like WW fight, what they call it, I don't know, I forgot. So here is the wives of the Prophet, and then there is another circle. The last circle is the Abdul. The Abdul. Let me put some Abduls here. Okay, those are Abdul. Let me change the color. Hold on. By the way, guys, if anyone want to take my print and print it and sell it for in the market, I have copyright over it. Okay, don't do that. I know you can make a lot of money from my painting. I know it. Those are the Abdul. There is 1.4 billion Abdul. Like if you count the hair of a donkey, I think the hair of a donkey will be more than them. So let us say the hair of a rat. Those are Abdul around the world. All of them, they are doing one job. They are praying on the Prophet Muhammad. Look how many. Look. Big circle, big circle. Like Zakir Naik here. Zakir Naik. This is Zakir Naik, you know. The reason I know this is Zakir Naik, it's the line is so skinny and he's have like a growing funny beard. MashaAllah. Alhamdulillah. Unbelievable religion. This is the religion. So we have Muhammad in the middle, and we have Allah in the second line, and the angels. Hold on. There's something the Muslims now, they will torture me about forgetting this. Please, I seek your forgiveness. I seek your forgiveness. The Guru Christian Prince asking for forgiveness. Listen, Abdul, based on the hadith and based on the Quran, the circle which Allah is exist there, and the angels, there is the black-eyed Huri. I forgot them. I mean, how I do that? The sexy women, you can see through their bones. You remember? How I forgot their names, not to put it there. They are praying under Muhammad too, and Muhammad have a lot of them for sex too. So let us add their names. Huri. The Huri. I wish I can be a prophet, man, even for one day. I mean, look at this guy. Look how lucky he is. He got everything. Falafel, hummus, Huris. Muhammad, Allah, he promised Muhammad he will give him a river. It's called Al-Kawthar. I mean, isn't it fair? I mean, I have a faucet, he have a river. This is not fair. In the heaven, I will have a faucet of wine and a faucet of milk and a faucet of water. The prophet is going to have a river for himself alone. It's called Al-Kawthar. And this river of Al-Kawthar is going to be white like sperm. Too much promises. Muslims, based in this drawing, who is God? Who is your God? Let us analyze the information. The first one in the circle, his name is Muhammad. What Muhammad mean? Any Muslim can tell me what Muhammad mean? Who is a Muslim want to tell me? Huh? Is it true that Muhammad name mean the praised one? So if Muhammad is the praised one, who is the praised two? Any Muhammadan have an answer? You Muslims, you keep saying to us Muhammad is just a man, he is a servant of God. Servant of God? How he is the servant of God but he is the praised one? Where is God? Muhammad is a name for God. This is not a name for a man. And this is why the verse they are saying that Allah and the angels and the believers and the wives of Muhammad and the girlfriends of Muhammad and everything in the earth have one job, is to pray on Muhammad. Actually, to make it more clear, guys, can I clean my drawing? I know, because many of you like to take selfie with it. If you like to take selfie with, before I wipe it out, take selfie. I know, because each time I make a drawing, people they take selfie with it and go crazy. I mean, things, you know, I saw it in many stations in the news. Take selfie, especially if you are a Muslim. Take selfie with this. I mean, this is Quran. This is the analyzing of the Quran. Unbelievable. What kind of religion this religion is? Everybody is praying on Muhammad. Who is Muhammad? Allah does not have a job except Muhammad and praying on Muhammad. Yes, he don't have a job except that. Let me show you. Hold on. You guys do take a selfie? By the way, I don't accept anyone to take selfie of my drawing unless he have iPhone X. If you have Samsung Galaxy, like those things, no, don't do that. Okay, this is an insult to me. Okay, I am an Arab and we are very humble. I don't even friend people don't have iPhone 6. Sorry, I have to tell you, I am the same as the Prophet Muhammad, because we are humble. Allah gave me the Kawthar in the heaven. I mean, a Kawthar. How's Kawthar doing, by the way? I mean, Muhammad is so humble, man. Everything in the heaven is for him. Rivers, ocean of musk. Unbelievable. Let us continue. Let me, you see, I want to clean the screen, but my heart is saying no. Let me contact the the museum first in Trafalgar Square in London. Hello? Trafalgar Square? Which square is this? Muhammad Square. Unbelievable. You will not believe it. Even my paint is about Muhammad Square. So you are answering me from Muhammad Square? What is that? Sorry, you are insulting now. Why you are using bad word, man? Don't tell me about your square there. I'm serious. I'm talking about, okay, hang up, bye-bye. So this is the square of Muhammad. Let us close this. Let us show you another square of the humble Muhammad, who is not God, who is just a messenger of God. I feel like I want to cry, man. I mean, there's no way you will not be convinced that Muhammad is a prophet. All right, let us see. I will show you the screen in a second. I want to grab okay, here we go. Okay, this is the one I want to show you. Here we go. We showed you this before, but just to complete our topic. What is the purpose of Allah existence? Guys, is the text clear for you in YouTube? Can you read or no? Let me zoom in. I hated that I am the only one who have a good vision here. Do you know, guys, the secret of I'm having good vision? Okay, I will tell you, but please don't share it with anyone. And I hope the Muslim, they will not record me now, because I read a lot of Quran. The more I read Quran, the more my vision gets stronger. True, this is true news. I'm not lying. All right, I cannot zoom in here. Look why we have to. This website is not. Let me change the browser. Hold on. You know, some website, when you zoom with the text and you make the pages smaller, it change. Let us see. Okay, let us use this one and see this one, if that one will work. No, it's not going to work. Look like it is a problem in their website. But anyway, that will do the job. Read with me. Question. This is sunnah.org. This is a very Islamic website. This is not a Christian website. All right. Sunnah.org. There's nothing in this website is a Christian, not even a single word. A Muslim, Muhammad and Abdul, asking, what do the respected ulama, which mean ulama is like scientists or scholars of the religion and Sharia, say about this hadith? Okay, what is the hadith? لولاك ما خلقت الأفلاك. لولاك ما خلقت الأفلاك. Okay. Which book is this hadith? Is the Prophet of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the reason for the creation or not? So the question is about what? Is about what the hadith saying. The hadith saying, if not you, I created nothing. Allah saying, if not you, Muhammad, nothing is created. Now this is the answer, and those are the scholars answering. Remember, this is an official Islamic website. The answer is, indeed, the Prophet of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the reason for the creation of Adam. This is the reason. The reason for the creation of Adam is Muhammad. I need a drink. Hold on. That's too much. And I was wondering why Adam and Eve was created. Why Adam and Eve was created. And I was not able to find the answer. But finally we found the reason for our existence. It is Muhammad. And not only that, my friend, I'm sure many of you is going to have tears, but not in your eyes, in your ears, because too much lies and your ears will sweat. And he's saying, is the reason for the creation of Adam. Oh, where does this thing go? Hold on. I don't know how the page flipped. Here we go. Okay. Alayhi salam, and the universe, the whole universe is created because of Muhammad. Guys, do you see how important the existence of Muhammad? Do you know why Trump is created? Trump is created for the sake of Muhammad. Because you're the whole universe, and Trump is one of the things in the universe. I mean, this is amazing, man. But yet the Muslim, they say to us that Muhammad is just a servant of Allah and he is here to serve Allah. So, but Allah saying Allah don't agree. Allah don't agree. Allah saying that everything I made is just for the sake of Muhammad. Read. Allah, if the Prophet of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, do you remember we said sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the one explained in circle? This is what we explain in the circle. The Muslim, they keep saying sallallahu alaihi wasallam. In the translation, they say to you it means send the blessing on him. This is a lie. But because it's very embarrassing, they changed and they fabricate the translation. Sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and they cannot even say the name of Muhammad without adding this. I mean, how come we Christians, we believe that Jesus is God, but we don't say sallallahu alaihi wasallam? You know what I mean? We are the Christian who worship Jesus, but yet we call him by his name, Jesus. We don't add titles, and we don't add things in the front and things after. And why Muhammad is a servant of God, the humble man? The Muslim, they have to add long sentences. Have you ever seen a Muhammadan, before he start his debate or conversation with anyone, he would say Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala ashabi Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala jilani Sayyidina Muhammad. You have to speak for 15 minutes praising and worshiping Muhammad before he start the conversation, because Muhammad is God for the Abdul. Let us continue. It's saying if the Prophet of Allah was not in existence, okay, then yeah, Arsh and Kursi and Lawh and Al-Kalam and the sky and the earth, they will not be exist. Hold on. Do you know what does that mean? If not Muhammad is exist, Allah will be standing up until now. Why Allah have a chair? Do you know what Arsh mean and Kursi, Muslims? Kursi and Arsh mean a throne, Kursi mean a chair. Me myself right now, I'm sitting in a Kursi. There's a chapter in the Quran, it's called the chapter of the Kursi, in case you do not know. The Muslim, they read it when a woman, she suffered from having sex with a genie. There's a guy, once he called the TV, he said Assalamu alaikum. The Muslim sheikh is Walaikum assalam, brother, what's the problem? He said, I have my wife, I opened the door in her bedroom and I saw her doing things to herself in the bedroom. You know, his wife, she is touching herself. So what do you think, brother? The shaitan, right away we playing the genie. So the sheikh, he said, brother, obviously she is having sexual relationship with the genie. I advise you, brother, to play the chapter of the chair, and if you can read it from the end to the beginning, that even will be better. I love it when they say from the end in the beginning. Are you saying we have to read the verse backward? Why? Any Abdul have an idea? Obviously the woman is horny and her husband is not doing his job. What this have to do with the genie? And the stupid Abdul, he opened the door, he see his wife touching herself, and he called the sheikh. No wonder she is horny alone. Guys, I saw my wife, she is doing herself. Hello, assalamu alaikum, my wife in the bedroom, and she is doing something to herself. Okay, so what I should do, brother? Brother, you have to read the chapter of the chair. Oh boy, I feel like converting to Islam. I mean, Islam brings solution for everything. If you have any problem, my friend, if you have any problem, the solution is in Islam. All right, we go back to our topic. So if not Muhammad, Allah will not create even the chair for himself. He will be sitting in the platform in the street, or he will be standing in one leg. I mean, do you notice how serious this is? If not Muhammad, Allah himself have no chair. Please, Muslims, why Allah will not have a chair if there is no Muhammad? Why? Any Muslim can tell us? Any Abdul? Hello? Hello بيروت من فضلك يا عيني تردددم أعطيني بيروت دخلك على الخط شوي. This is better than the Quran. Any song is better than the Quran. Any Abdul, he dare to call me right now? If there is any Abdul, I mean, how you explain this stupidity here? He is just a prophet of God, supposedly. He is a servant of God. He is a humble man, as you claim. But yet, God have one reason to exist. Why Allah is exist? Based on this stories in front of us, why Allah is exist? If not Muhammad, even Allah pen, the pen, al-qalam. You see the qalam? It says Allah pen is not exist. If not Muhammad, Allah do not need a pen. So Allah became educated because of Muhammad. If not Muhammad, Allah will not need a lawh. You know what lawh? This is one of the funny things about Islam. Muslims, they believe that their God, he have a book, but this book is not like pages, it's a board, big, and Allah, he put this board between the angel eyes. Anyone remember what the name of the angel? Who remember the name of this angel? Who remember him? By the way, if you are a Muslim and you are listening, please don't hesitate to call me. I will treat you nicely, trust me. We don't hate Muslims. We are here just to challenge Islam. We are not here. We don't hate you, my friend. If you are a Muslim, don't be shy, call me. Maybe you can answer me, maybe you can give me reasons we don't understand. Call. It's very easy. Just go in Skype, look for Debate TV, click call, and I will take you right away immediately. So if not Muhammad, Allah will not have a book, Allah will not have a pen, Allah will not have a board, and Allah will not have a chair, and there is no sky, there's no earth, there's no heaven, there's no hell. And look at this, not only this, there's no trees. I'm really upset from those scholars when they said that, and they stop here. If they added one word, I was going to convert to Islam. I have a weakness to tomatoes. I love tomatoes. If they say in the answer, if not the Prophet Muhammad, there is no tomato, I will convert to Islam. But luckily me, they stop with the trees. That's amazing. So the reason for the trees to be exist is Muhammad. Why? Israfil, not Isfaril. Your name there, the name Isfaril in English, remind me of my English sometime. Anyway, so if not Muhammad, there is no trees. Why? Muhammad was a bird and he needed a tree to sit in the branch. What do you mean if Muhammad there is no trees? If there is no Muhammad, there is no grass. Why? Muhammad was a goat. If no Muhammad, there's no stones. Even stones. Look guys, do you see the word stones? Muhammad, he used to wipe his ass with the 3 stones. Now I know what the stones are made for. Allah, he said to himself, I created this guy, and now he need to wipe his ass, so we need to create stones. Makes sense? I mean, obviously, it makes perfect sense. I was like thinking, like, why we have a lot of stones? I never thought about it this way. But you know, you get older, you get more education, and you get smarter, and the more you read about Islam, my friend, you get so wise. Unbelievable. You know, I remember when I got my degree in Islam, I called my parents to tell them, hey mom, I finished. And you know, she gave the phone to my dad, and he said, you get a degree in farting? I was so upset. Imagine a guy is studying to finish his degree in law and Islamic law, and then when he finished, they said to him, you get a degree in farting? My dad was so right. I mean, what this religion is about except farting and cleaning vagina and using a penis and how to shake it and how to, I mean, this is what you learn after studying for many years in Islamic school about Islam. Nothing. Nothing. The Prophet, he used to shake his penis 3 times after he pissed. Well, nice to meet you. What this knowledge is going to add to anyone. And look what it says here. If not Muhammad, all other creatures in the would not exist. All the other creatures would not exist. All. This is too much. This is too much. What do you think? Any Abdul? Who is a Muslim here is willing to give me a call right now? And if you want, we can change the topic just for your sake. No worry. Don't worry. Be happy. Anyone? Now we have a Muslim, he's there, his name is Aziz. Aziz, what is that you are posting for us? Aziz, what is that? What is that? As you know, the Muslims, they are copy paste, but if you ask them what is that, they have no idea. He do not know how to answer us about his Quran, but all the Muslims became scholars in the Bible. Aziz, I invite you to call me. Do you dare? Do you dare, Aziz? Guys, do you think Aziz, he can call me? Huh? For those who do not know, we have a guy in the chat. His name is Aziz. If there's anyone, his hand is up in Paltalk, guys, in Paltalk. I cannot see anything from my side. If there's anyone in Paltalk want to speak? No one. All right, that's fine. Do we have any Abdul? Who is a brave Abdul? He have the courage and the knowledge to tell us why Allah created the whole universe for the sake of Muhammad. Actually, you know, look what Aisha she said about this topic. We will not change the topic, but it's the same. Okay, let's do this. Here it says, guys, this is exactly the same thing we are saying. This is Aisha. Muhammad, he made verses in the Quran, as you know, speaking about God. He said to him that any Muslim woman, believer Muslim woman, she want to open her legs to the Prophet, peace upon him, so he can have fun with his penis between her legs, excuse my language, she is welcome to do so. For those who are in Paltalk, if you want to see what we are talking about, you better go and join us in YouTube so you can see in the screen. But then you have to mute one chat so you don't have double voice. It's our YouTube here. Muhammad, he made chapters in the Quran about his balls and about his penis, and the chapters saying it clearly, any Muslim woman, she want to give herself to the Prophet so he can F her, and this is a privilege only to Muhammad, to F her, not to marry her. She is welcome. Muhammad, he put a sign in the front of his house, any women she want me to F her, please come over. And then Aisha, she noticed that Muhammad is nothing but a scam. Look what she said about this. She said that she felt jealous. Felt jealous from what? Muhammad is asking women to come and F him. Obviously. I felt jealous of women who offered themselves to Allah Messenger. Muslims, why Muhammad he needed women to offer themselves to him? He have a lot of wives already. Hello? I mean, is Muhammad like a single guy and he is a horny guy and he need help? His wives are all over. What does it mean that Allah he asked the Muslim women to offer themselves to the Prophet? Any Muslim can answer? Don't block the Muslims as long they are not using bad language. It's okay. Let them text. Aziz is a poor guy. Let him. Yeah, Aziz. Welcome, Aziz. Aziz is upset. What you can say? I mean, put yourself in his panty. His prophet is leaking. His prophet is horny. His prophet making chapters about his balls and his testicles. What you can do? I mean, put yourself in his. Imagine you have a nose like his, full of boogers. He take off one booger, then they come out. Even his prophet, he was scratching the boogers from the walls of the Kaaba. I can show you the hadith. Okay, who's a Muslim who will challenge me about that? That the Prophet of Allah used to scratch the boogers from the wall of the Kaaba. Boogers everywhere. Unbelievable. So Aisha, she was jealous about such a prophet who asking women to offer themselves to him. I mean, guys, imagine somebody claiming to be a prophet and then he says, hey, any women she wanna have sex with me? But this guy, he have a lot of wives, including children wives, Aisha herself. Why you need more women? One vagina is not enough, two vagina is not enough, three vagina is not enough. You have 13 vagina plus all the slaves, women you have. Why you need more? 13 vagina in the house of Muhammad. And excuse my language for saying that, because this is the truth. Muhammad is not marrying. Muhammad is having vagina. He don't consider women as a woman. He consider her a vagina. Muhammad, he said the women she have 10 vagina. The women is 10 vagina, and they will not be covered until she go to the grave. And look what Aisha, she said to Muhammad. Inni ara rabbuka yusari'u ila hawaka ya Muhammad. It seemed to me that your Lord has to satisfy your desire, Muhammad. Aisha is not a fool. She knew that this guy is a scam. He have a God. Anytime he's horny, his God, he make a verse for him so he can have as much as he can of women. Any Abdul? Any Abdul? How you can explain to us, Abdul, this? That Aisha, she said to Muhammad, that your God, he rush right away for your sexual desire. Any Muslim? The one is talking there is Aisha. This is not any person. Aisha, she noticed that Muhammad, he is a scam, and he used God for the sake of his sexual desire. Any Abdul? Anyone? I'm really upset. I thought today we will get many Muslims who would like to you know, call us and etc., you know, but look like there's no solution. Muslims are scared. They are scared. They knew that they have a false prophet, and they cannot defend him. Any Abdul? Allah Apostle saw some boogers on the wall of the mosque. No comment. Any Muslim have something to say? We showed you already, Muhammad. Muslims are pissing inside the mosque. So what a big deal about the boogers? And he have no problem with it. Anyone? Who is a brave Abdul would like to call? The ones who they are texting me in Skype, you do not need to text me, my friend. If you want, just call me. I don't text. I don't want to text. And don't tell me, are you interested to debate someone from here or there? Let him call me. I'm always ready. When the last time I said to somebody, I don't want to debate you? You do not need to ask me, my friend. Just bring the person he want to debate me. There's no need to text me and says, are you willing to debate this guy? Everybody's welcome. Big, small, fat, skinny, it doesn't matter. Women, men. And you have to be mature from the age of 6 and over, because in Islam, Aisha, she was mature at the age of 6. Why? Because in Saudi Arabia it's very hot and they grow very fast. And by the way, this is true. I have a friend from Saudi Arabia. His daughter, she was 6 months old and she was pregnant. And this is a true story. Yeah, I have witnesses. What the name Ahmad mean? It's the same. Ahmad and Muhammad is the same. The difference is Muhammad is the praised one. Ahmad is the one who you like. You are thankful for, like, you know, like when you are thankful to God. Like, you know, when the Muslim he says, "I thank Allah," he said, "Ahmadullah." Have you ever heard a Muslim saying that? Ahmadullah. That's Ahmad. I thank Allah. You know, I'm grateful to Allah. So Muhammad is the one people are grateful to. He's God, same as Muhammad. Muhammad mean the praised one. Why people they praise him? Because they are grateful to him. Do we have any Abdul? I know. I thought today I'm going to receive a phone call from a Muslim and he will make most of you convert to Islam, but look like it's not happening. Who of you here is the first time in this program with us? Who is first time here? Who is first time? Anyone his first time? All of you are second time? Unbelievable. Don't worry about Paltalk, my friend. You see, Muslims, what you can say? Muslims, they spam in Paltalk, they spam here. It doesn't matter. So what? Let him make victory. He is victorious now. He is spamming. I mean, those people are really stupid and dumb. Brother, I did spam a chat room of the Christian. What a victory, man. Claudia, you are first time here. Claudia, I have a bad news for you. First time, that's mean you are going to be addicted. Guys, do you think Claudia is going to be addicted? She said that she is here first time. Unbelievable. I feel sorry for you. You're welcome. Do we have any Abdul? Any Abdul? Once in Paltalk, a lady, she sent me a text, but using the name of her husband, and she said, CP, we are going to divorce because of you. I said, what? Who? What are you talking about, man? He said, I'm not the man, I'm his wife. I said, and why you are going? Who are you? I don't know you. What do you mean divorce because of me? She said, my husband, he come here right when he come from work. He don't leave until you close your room. He cannot. You don't talk to us. He don't sit with us. He eat even a sandwich. He don't even have a dinner with us. No more. Unbelievable. So I did ban the guy from my room. I told him you stay only in my room 1 hour maximum, and then I will bounce you. Yeah. Anyway, any Abdul? I have, by the way, every month we give a special prize, you know. It's an airline ticket for those who attend our show, and our ticket is to the most beautiful place in earth. It's one-way ticket to Afghanistan. So if you are interested, please don't forget to sign for it. You will be really an amazing lucky person. This is your opportunity. One-way ticket to Afghanistan. You can imagine the beauty, the peace. Your rights there. I mean, the human rights there is amazing. Take a camera with you. Don't forget. Oh boy. But you said Muhammad is not the same with Ahmed or Muhammadian. I'm not sure what you mean. Ahmed is a name, is the root of it is coming from Muhammad. Both of them, they have almost the same meaning, but Muhammad is the noun of it, the praised one. Ahmed, usually it's coming as usually it should not be a name. Actually, it's like you say I am grateful. Okay, so Muslims, Muhammad, he called himself Ahmad, for he believe that he is the praised one, and he is the one which people are grateful for. All right, so both of them, they are coming from the same name, but there is a little different. Yeah, and actually I'm thinking to make a scholarship for any of you, if you guys keep attending here, and we will send you to Arabian school in Afghanistan to teach you how to fly. But by the way, there we don't teach you how to do landing. Just to let you know, only how to fly, no landing. I mean, why you need to do landing anyway? A Muslim, when he fly, especially if he's after he joined Taliban or ISIS, he want to hit the Trade Center. Any Abdul? Name not Muhammadian. I don't understand. You call me if you have a question. Any Abdul? Are we out of Abdul today? That's it? Somebody mentioned in the text the word donkey. I mean, I don't go there. Don't you know what Muhammad said about donkeys? Okay, let me show you. Hold on. Muhammad is truly a true prophet. Look what he said. And by the way, this is scientifically proven to be true. Look at this. Look at this, guys. I mean, amazing. This hadith narrated by Abu Huraira, it says that the Prophet said, actually, this is not the whole hadith. Let me find the whole hadith. Hold on. Where is the whole hadith? This website is funny. Sometimes you cannot find what you are looking for. Anyway, Muhammad, he is saying here that aren't you afraid that if you raise your head before the Imam he finishes a prayer, Allah he will make his face the face of a donkey? So what Muhammad is claiming here, that if a person who raises his head before the Imam finish the prayer, you see there's a Muslims, they have a guy who is in the front. This is, they call him the Imam, the leader of the prayer. So if you raise your head when you bend over and your ass like is up, you know, so if you raise your head before him, then you are in trouble. Hello?
Hello.
Yes.
Hello. Hello.
I hear you.
Can you hear me? Yeah. Actually, CP, I just wanted to ask a question.
Sure. What is the question?
If I'm not, I'm just confirming. In the Quran, it is said that before crucifying Jesus, Jews did say that we killed Jesus, Messiah, the son of Mary, right?
Yes.
Something like this. I'm not sure.
Yes.
Okay. So I want to ask this question to Muslims. As we all know, how respectful Jews are regarding to their Messiah. Even today, we can see that Jews are waiting for their Messiah. So why would Jews would even think about killing their Messiah? So this is a very, very important question for both Christians and Muslims, and also including Jews.
All right. Well, this is a good question. The question for those who did not understand, he is asking, why the Jews they want to kill the Messiah? Any Muslim have an answer?
No.
Right?
No.
Okay.
Actually, I want to ask. In Quran, it is said that Jews said that we killed Jesus the Messiah.
Yes.
I want to ask, as we all know that Jews are very serious regarding this matter. I mean, regarding the Messiah, right? So why would they even want to kill the Messiah? You know, they will they will praise the Messiah, not kill them, right? But in Quran, it is said that Jews killed Messiah. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Even if today you ask any Jews that what will you do if today Messiah comes, then most of them will agree that they will bow down and respect and all that. But no one would even think about killing him. But in Quran, it is said that Jews kill Messiah. It doesn't make any sense.
Okay, anyone can I'm trying to understand. You see, your accent is heavy for me. Guys, anyone understand clearly what he was saying? For me, as I understand, you are saying why the Muslims, they say the Jews, they want to kill the Messiah.
Yeah, right.
Why the Jews, they want to kill the Messiah? Okay, well, you know, the Muhammad, he claimed that the Jews, they killed many messengers. All right. As you see here in front of us in chapter 2 verse number 87, Muhammad, he said that a group of those messengers you accuse of lying, and the other group you slay them. And here we have a bigger question. I challenge the Muslims to name for us one messenger the Jews they killed. If Jesus was saved according to the Quran, who are they? The Jewish messengers was killed by the Jews. Any Muslims can tell us? If there is any Muslim here would like to tell us, this is your Quran saying that the Jews, they accuse many messengers of lying. I want you to tell me the names of those messengers who they accuse them of lying, and who is the messenger. At least here it says, by the way, Fariqan mean more than three and more. They have to be. It's a group. So, and others. This is why the translation says others, and others you slay. So who are those others prophets who they are being slain by the Jews? And who are the prophets who are accused to be liars by the Jews? Any Muslim can give us an answer. We will wait for that. Do you have anything else, my friend?
Yeah, I also wanted to ask you, do you watch Speaker's Corner on YouTube channel? Actually, there was a guy named, I think,
ask that question again.
Mansur.
I can't understand. Say again. Do you have what?
I'm asking that, do you watch Speaker's Corner on YouTube? I mean, there is lots of debate going on.
You mean Speech Corner? No, I don't like it really, because you know, there's no reference. People, they just shout. I mean, it's a waste of time for me. You know, for us, we do a live like real debate here. I show the reference. Muslim can read it right away. There's no need for shouting. It's about who is his voice is louder. That's all. There's no real debate.
No, actually, I wanted to ask you this because there was some Muslim guy. I don't remember his name exactly, but he said on his YouTube that this Christian Prince guy is lying. He doesn't know Arabic. He's just memorizing the verse and all.
I memorized the verse. All right. Okay. Well, he can. Why he don't call me? Why don't ask him then? Okay, call him and ask him and give him and post for him a sentence to read it for you, not something he memorized. Make one. He can make one for me in the screen and he can show it to me. He can post it in the text and I'll read it right away. I mean, this is the most stupid.
I thought you would have known about this video because it was quite famous. I think there was 15 to 20,000 views on that video.
I don't know which one. If you find it, you can send it to me so we can laugh.
Yeah, sure. I will say it.
All right. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Anything else?
No.
All right. Take care. God bless.
Yeah. God bless.
You know, if a Muslim he says a Christian Prince is not lying, it's means there is something wrong here. A Muslim, he have a duty. I mean, how he can escape the stupidity of Islam? He will call me liar. What you would do? But can they debate me? Here we go. I am live on air. Who wanna call me? I don't speak Arabic. Let us see. I am the one who don't speak Arabic. I grew up in the Middle East. I am born in the Middle East. I am an Arab and I don't speak Arabic. So who is the one who speak Arabic? Zakanae? Brother Thitter. The Thitter didn't ask a question. Why the Prophet, he used to take his penis 3 times. How do you know? I am a doctor. And it's proven by science that if a male person, he take his male member 4 times, it might be break. Especially if it's made in Arabia. Thank you very much. And this is, by the way, proven by the scientist from Japan. His name, Yama Idulai Yama. Thank you. didn't complain about Zakir Naik Arabic, and now me. I mean, what is my language then? German? You see, if you guys, if you speak Arabic, you can go and watch my debate with the highest mullah in USA for the Shia. You remember the debate? Go and see how broken his Arabic is and how perfect my Arabic is. Go and watch it if you speak Arabic. I was speaking the classical Arabic, perfect one, and he was speaking the street language because he cannot perform speaking the correct Arabic. Now, do you have any Abdul? Even your God Allah don't know how to speak Arabic. What would be the word Arabic for God? Rabb. No. L is not, you see, this is not Arabic, my friend. Don't mix things up. There is words which have nothing to do. Arabic, first of all, is not even a language. Arabic is a collection of languages. Let us do this. If you go in the Quran to try to find where is the Arabic, you will not find it. This is not Arabic. There's nothing called Arabic. Arabic is a collection of many languages. Some words coming from, but most of the words is coming from the Aramaic. Some coming from the Ethiopian. Some are coming from India. As an example, there's a lot of reference about the Sanskrit name of the Kaaba and the Sanskrit name of Mecca. And as an example, the word hur. This is not in Arabic. The word qalam. The word Quran itself, the name of the Muslim book is not Arabic. But let me show you. There's endless numbers of words can be used for God. However, in Arabic, there's things you cannot do unless you are speaking about God or somebody is unique. As an example, if we add AL in the front of a name, that will make that name a title. And any name of the names of the God of Islam, you will notice that they start with the AL. Now AL is coming from the Aramaic language, which is AL, which mean God. Okay, I'm using my mouse here, so forgive me for the bad writing. AL is a word meaning God. This is why in the Old Testament you will see too, as an example, there's some names they appear like as an example in the New Hebrew, it says Emmanuel, God is with us. What is the word God? Is El. The word El is, this is the New Hebrew. The old Hebrew, the ancient Hebrew, it was Al. And Al is the same thing is used in the Aramaic. All right. So Al, it is any God. It is just a word. The pagan can use it. The Christian can use it. The Muslims can use it. It's just a generic word for God. All right. Now, the name of the God of Islam is Al-Lah. So the real name of the God of Islam is not Allah, as many people think, because it's connected. It is Al-Lah. Al mean God. Lah is the real name of the God of Islam. This is why if we go to chapter 1 verse number 2 in the Quran, it says Alhamdulillah Rabbul Alamin. Alhamdulillah. You remember we're talking about Muhammad, about Ahmad. Alhamd is coming from Ahmad, the grateful, thankful, grateful to God. So Alhamdulillah, li, Hamdulillah. What is the li here before lah? This is not a word meaning God, no. The letter here li is equal to, let me change the color so you can recognize what I'm talking about. Hold on. Here this li, before lah is equal to 2 in English. So thankful to lah. This is the real name of the God of Islam. And this is in chapter 1 verse number 2 in the Quran. You will notice in chapter number 1 verse number 1 that the name appear there is Allah, which means A and L and lah, this one. But in verse number 2, the one is appearing is this one, Li lah. You cannot take letters out of the names if it is a name. You can take them off because they are additional. You know what I mean? Do we agree? If a name there's additional letters to it, you can take it off. But if it is part of the name, you cannot take it off. That's it. This is the name. If somebody, his name is George, you cannot take the G off. That's it. But if it is before him, there's the, you can take the off. It doesn't belong to the name. This is why here you will see that the L is disappear. Here, there's no L. It's not here in the front of this name, but this is the same name, the same God supposedly. So why it's removed? Because simply it's not part of the name anyway. And if you go right now and search what lah mean, you will see that lah is the moon god. You see, the Muslim, they will say to you that the Quran says don't worship the moon. Who said that the Muslims worship the moon? The moon god is the moon god, not the moon. There's a huge difference between worshiping the moon and worshiping the moon god. That is based on their ignorance. This is why you will see, if you remember the chapter was speaking about the chapter of An-Najm. The chapter of An-Najm. Let us go there. Let's go first for the word Rabb. You see here, it says Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Do you see the word Rabb? Do you see the word Rabb? Have you ever heard the word Rabbi? You know what the word Rabbi, right? What Rabbi mean? Rabbi is a master. The same word is God. Depends on what you meant. So Rabbi in Arabic is coming from the Aramaic word, which is my God, Rabbi. Here you will see that, here we go, this is Lillah. You see, there's no Allah. What happened? Where is the letter in the front of it? It's not here. Let me show you the two verses. Let us click here. All right, look with me. The one in the top, it has this alif. In Arabic we call it alif. This is letter A. This is equal to letter A. But this one here, let us zoom in more so you guys can get better view. I hope it's clear for you, huh? Now here we don't have this letter here. Here you see this area here, it's not there. Why? What happened? Can we take it off? You know what I mean? It's gone. What happened to this letter? Where is gone? If it is part of the name, we cannot take it off. But the reason it's taken off because it's not part of the name. It is something additional. So what is left here? Li lah. Li in Arabic mean two. So alhamdu, grateful to lah. So what is the God name? Lah. I mean, I'm showing you the Quran in front of your eyes. I'm not adding things. All right. That is the true name of the God of Islam. As simple as that. Yes, my friend.
It's me.
You know what?
Hello.
If you say to somebody, it's me, how I will know who are you?
No, actually, just 5 minutes ago I called you, right?
All right, no problem. I'm just joking with you.
Actually, I don't want to. I don't want you to know my name because there are lots of Muslims here, so my life will
Okay.
be at risk.
No problem. But by the way, if somebody call and your name in Skype have a real name, you can go and do editing because sometimes it appear in the screen. So you better change the name you have in Skype if you don't want anyone to know your name. Just so you know.
So is my name on showing on YouTube?
Yeah, we are in YouTube,
Is-
as you know. Yeah.
No, is my name showing on YouTube?
No, right now, no. But I'm saying it's better.
Yeah, I will do it. I
Better.
didn't think about it. Yeah, I will do it. Actually, I got that video which I was talking about that some Muslim guy was saying you don't do Arabic and all. So I got that link. So you want me to paste it or something? Because in that video, that guy has shown your pic. I mean, means your original pic. So in case if you don't mind, then I will.
How even the Muslim they knew that this is my original pic anyway. You see the Muslims how funny they are. If Christian Prince is not going anywhere and he is not showing himself in the camera, so if the Muslims they knew how I look like, why I'm not showing myself anyway? Anyway, you can post whatever you want, my friend. I don't care. But
Okay.
we don't spread the propaganda of the Muslims. All right, we don't really care if the video is hosted by Muslims, we don't want it. But when a Muslim he says something like this, that Christian Prince is a liar, he have to prove it. Christian Prince is on air almost every day, and the one who is brave, he should show up. Like why as an example, I don't get the opportunity to call Shabir Ali in his show. I called the Dean show many times. No, they will not let me go through. Why? It's very easy to call me. Here we go. You call me. Did I add you? Did I ask you to call me? No. I mean, anyone can call me. I don't know you. Anyone can call me live. Anyone can ask me questions. Anyone can see the truth. But Muslims, because they are scared, they have to find an excuse. When somebody says this guy is lying, okay, call him and show everybody that he's a liar. Very simple. All right. Yeah. That's all you have.
No, actually, you asked me to give you the link, so I thought you might be interested in knowing that video.
I don't really care for me, but I thought he's talking, if it's just 2 words about Christian Prince, who cares? I'm not really interested. Anyway, you can post whatever you wish. You can post whatever you wish, no problem. But you see,
no, actually, I don't want to post it because if it's your pic, then your life will be in danger.
Oh, my friend, how you know that this is my picture? Don't worry.
No,
is that guy in the picture good looking?
Yeah.
That's me, guys. If it is good looking, because I like to look like good looking. So if it is, I was afraid they will put like a picture of a monkey or something. I mean, that's good. At least they got the picture of a good looking guy. All right, maybe I will find someone finally to marry me after this picture is posted. That's a relief. Well, thank you, my friend. Thank you. Take care.
Sorry to cut you off from the topic.
No problem. Take care. Anyway, desperate Muslims. Abdul, yeah, Abdul. Now, who is a Muslim here? Honestly, he have the courage and the knowledge to correct us in anything I said. Who wanna do it? If there is any Muslim, he think he can do it? Who of you have a question you would like to call me? Not necessarily a Muslim. I mean, obviously the Muslims are scared. Anyone? They don't have the courage. They knew that, you see, the Muslims, my friend, they will be all over you if they think they have a chance to survive the match. Here, there is no survival here. There's no how many Muslims they are fighting over to debate David Wood? The reason is simple. The guy don't speak Arabic. He's not an Arab. His knowledge is limited about Islam, because whatever he learned is going to be from the translation. and all Islamic translation is fabricated. Let me show you an example. I will give you an example of the fabricated translation. All right, hold on. Let us go to the hadith. All the Quran translation is fake. I showed you hundreds of times, but let us show you an example here. Not only the fake translation, they delete verse, they delete the whole story, almost is gone. Let me show you. Here we go. If you read this hadith here and you don't speak Arabic, anyone here can see or can locate for me the word my daughters? I will give you time to look. Can you find the word my daughters? Anyone can locate the word there? Anywhere in the hadith, Aisha, she said, Muhammad, he asked her about the dolls. She have dolls. He said to her, what is this? Anyone see there? It says she is saying those are my daughters. No. Look with me in Arabic. Look. And let us read together. فهبت ريح فكشفت ناحية الستر عن بنات لعائشة لعب فقال ما هذا يا عائشة؟ قالت بناتي. All of this is gone. From this part here to this part here, it's gone. It's not in English. Nowhere it can be found. Why they took it off? Because Aisha, she's saying here, Muhammad, he asked her, what those toys? Muhammad is like, what is this? You know, she said, this is my daughters. This is what it says, Banati. My daughters. The wife of the Prophet, she have dolls and she called them her daughters. And the Muslims, they knew how embarrassing that is. So how we can get rid of this story? We translate the hadith and we delete the whole part where she is saying those are my daughters. Now if there is any Muslim there to say this is a lie, it doesn't say so. Any Muslim now, we speak now, he dare to say you are lying, it does not say that. No one. So who is the liar? Why in the English translation it doesn't say the same as in Arabic? This is why, my friend, they debate those who don't speak Arabic. And me, not only I speak Arabic, I mean, this is one of my advantage. I speak Arabic, and speaking Arabic is the key to find the secrets of this cult. I spend my life studying. But if you are a person who don't speak Arabic, they knew that your knowledge is limited based on their translation. And the Muslim translation is meant to defend Islam, not to translate. You can go right now to any verse in the Quran, and I challenge any Muslim to show me one verse is translated in accurate way. Just one. Not even one verse has a correct translation. Why? Actually, even Muslims don't accept the Islamic translation by themselves. Do you know why? The Islamic translation is meant to convert people, to fool people, not to translate. The story here is very embarrassing. A prophet of God, he have a wife, she is playing with dolls. He moved the curtain and he saw the dolls, and he asked the wife, who is a little baby child, what is this? She said to him, my daughters. This is why it is totally deleted. It cannot be found anywhere in the translation. Now, maybe some of you can help me if we can find different translation. Let me show you the hadith number. So maybe some of you can go and look for it. And this is a Sahih hadith. You see? Sunan Abi Dawood, hadith number 4932. Do you see it? And this is the link. See if you can find in different website the correct translation. Maybe we get lucky. But they don't. They don't think it's a mistake. It is in purpose. Muslims, they will not be mistaken playing games with the words of their prophet. This is God for them. But in order, it's halal as long they are doing it in order to protect the Islam, the religion. Yeah, it says there in the front of our eyes. You see, Muslims, they are watching. Any Muslim who speak Arabic, he can. If I challenge you, if you are a big scholar or a small scholar, I don't care. This is what it says. She have daughters for her. All right. It says here clearly, "An banatin li Aisha lu'abin." They are daughters to Aisha and they are dolls. Not only they are, you see in the translation here it says dolls. It doesn't say that. It says doll daughters to Aisha. When the curtain moved, they saw behind the curtain daughters as dolls belong to Aisha. This part is gone too. It's not there. And then when he asked her what is that, she said again, the word my daughters appear again. She said, when he said to her, what is this? She replied, look what it did here. My dolls. It doesn't say that. It says my daughters. The wife of the prophet consider her dolls her daughters. Can you tell how young she is? Can't you? Imagine you have a wife, and you enter the bedroom, and your wife is playing with dolls, and you ask her, what is this? You say, my daughters. Your wife either you. Do we have any brave Abdul? Anyone? It is complete 7 versions of the Quran supposedly. 7 ahraf. When we say 7 ahraf, we are talking about 7 books. All right. This is why Muhammad, he was asking the angel supposedly and asking Allah to send the Quran in 7 books, which is presenting 7 recitation. Now, remember, Muhammad was living in Quraysh, and Quraysh tribe is so small, it's so tiny. I mean, why you need 7? What 7 dialect? And okay, when Muhammad, he said, if the Muslim, they are saying this is a 7 dialect, let us go for the sake of argument, say, okay, it's a 7 dialect. So the people, they will not understand the Quran, and those are Arab, pure Arab. They will not understand the Quran if it came in the language of Quraysh or the dialect of Quraysh. If we go and see the recitation, we will find the words are different. It's not the same. Even verses sometimes are missing. However, look what the hadith says. Jibreel came to Muhammad and said to him, Allah has commanded you to recite to your people the Quran in 1 dialect. This is a translation. It doesn't say that. It says in 1 harf. 1 harf would mean 1 recitation. There is a different recitation. The reason Muhammad, he came with this, because Muhammad, he cannot repeat the same verse twice correctly. So he have to cover his ass Why yesterday you said something? Especially I'm talking about a book. You see, if I tell you what happened with me yesterday, I can say it in different way and it doesn't hurt. But when I am saying that God gave me word by word something, and then second day I give you the story again, but the words are changing. You know what I mean? It's mean you're lying. Because Muhammad is claiming that every word there is coming from Allah as he gave it. So now how he can explain that what he said yesterday in the front of this group about this thing or this verse is not the same he said the second day about different group about the same verse? So he have to say, oh, you know what, Allah, he gave me the Quran in 7 letters. So now Muhammad is explaining why. Guys, don't jump from topic to topic. Let's finish one. From terror to Quran to Ahraf, one by one. Upon this said, I ask from Allah burden and forgiveness. My people are not capable of doing it. Okay, hold on. Don't the Muslims, they say to us, we have one Quran now? Don't they say that? This is what we hear always from Muslims. We have one Quran. Muhammad, he said, if you have one Quran, you are incapable of understanding Islam. Muhammad saying that, not me. It is Muhammad who's saying that. It's in front of your eyes, and this is the Muslim translation. So what is the reason Muhammad is asking for? Because one Quran is not enough. His people are stupid and they are dumb and they will not understand the Quran if it is coming in one version. So we need more. Then Jibreel, he came with a second delivery. He gave him second Quran. And he told him, Allah commanded you now to deliver the Quran in 2 dialects. Okay, Muhammad still isn't happy. He said, well, hello. We cannot do it this way, man. I mean, what kind of God, what kind of prophet we are talking about? Is that a bazaar? It's like a bazaar in the Middle East. You go there, you tell them what is the price of the shirt, they say it to you $50. After 2 minutes talking to them, it's going to be 25. 3 minutes more, it is $10. Ask for more discount, is going to be $1. This is God. If God told, have you ever heard of a Musa saying to God, why you gave me only the 10 commandments? Give me more, man. Who are you? You are just a prophet. A prophet is asking God, correcting God. Allah, he think that he is, or it is enough to send the Quran in one dialect, as the Muslims they claim. Muhammad, you don't agree. Muhammad is correcting Allah. My people are stupid. What I can do? Have you ever seen a smart Muslim? This is what Muhammad is saying to his God. Hey God, you are mistaken. You think those are Christians? Those are Muslims. Muhammadan. They are so dumb. You need to send me more Quran. But the whole idea is Muhammad, he cannot recite the same verse twice. This is why if you go in the Quran, you will see Muhammad trying to do his best more to cover his ass, because people, they laugh at him. So he says that Allah, he caused him to forget the Quran. All right. Allah caused him to forget the Quran. Chapter, I mean, I don't know. Look guys, look what I'm getting in the screen as advertising. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, how this coming to my screen now? Bruh, they knew I'm talking about Islam. Look at this advertising. Do you see it? Unbelievable. They heard smart companies, they are spying. The second you are talking about Muhammad, here we go. We have a bra. But Muhammad, his wife don't wear even underwear. What are you talking about? You're wasting your advertising for nothing. So let me close this stupid thing. I know how to close it. I know this browser does not have this before. This is new. Chapter 2 verse 106. Okay. وما ننسخ من آية أو ننسها نأتي بخير منها أو مثلها. Any verses we cause to be forgotten. How that can happen? Allah is causing the Quran to be forgotten. Any Abdul? You know, I'm sick of this browser. I'm going to delete it, and I think I was browsing somewhere, and they added something in the you know those. You see, it keep coming those advertising in my face here. Look, I close it, I come again. This is new. I will delete the app and download it again. So Allah will cause Muhammad to forget the Quran, and that is to explain why Muhammad he cannot recite the same verse twice correctly. But doesn't make sense that God he make verses and he send it to you as a messenger, and then he cause you to forget the Quran. Any Muslim don't agree? What is the purpose of sending a verse to a prophet and then cause the prophet to forget the Quran? You Muslim, you say to us that the Quran is preserved. How the Quran is preserved and you Muslims memorize the Quran as you claim? Yet your prophet himself, he forgot the Quran, and Allah is the one causing him to forget the Quran. Actually, in the hadith, Muhammad, in one of the hadith, he says that once he heard a Muslim reciting the Quran, and then Muhammad he said, "Oh, you just reminded me of verses I totally forgot." Totally forgot? How this happened? How he is a prophet? He is admitting that I forgot the Quran, and you just reminded me of it. Do you see it? I was caused to forget or to forget. Muslims, who is the one who caused Muhammad to forget the Quran? Any Muslim can tell us? This is your prophet saying that such and such verses and such surahs I was caused to be forgotten or to forget. How this happened? The prophet of Islam, the Quran author, the Quran provider, the Quran vendor, he himself do not remember the Quran, he said. And you Muslims, you memorize the Quran, but your prophet do not memorize the Quran. Would that make sense to you? Do we have any hand up in Paltalk? Because I'm using the Macintosh version of it. It doesn't show anything. Any Abdul? Imagine you are married and then your wife she got you busted walking with different women, and you say to her, "Oh, praise be to Allah, the one who made me forget that I'm married to you." What? Huh? What? The prophet he forgot. This is more important than his wives. This is Quran. There's hands up? Okay, no hands. And you know, we Muslims, we don't forget Quran. Your prophet forgot the Quran in front of you. And this is Sahih al-Bukhari. Sahih al-Bukhari. Don't forget, if you are first time subscriber here, to subscribe. I mean, to if you are watching us first time, don't forget to subscribe, because at the end of the month we have a delivery from Allah. We will deliver virgins, and the virgins, they are still wearing the panties which Allah He gave to them in heaven. They have 0 mileage there. Trust me, they are virgins. Now, if you are by mistake delivered some refurbished one, just let it go. Any Abdul? Anyone? Yeah, you know, like you know, the Muslims, when they speak about women, by the way, nobody speak about dignity and honor as much as the Muslims. But guys, if you go in the Middle East, you will not believe it. You will not believe it. Sex everywhere. I mean, a very corrupt society. Nobody speak about God as they do. Nobody speak about dignity as they do. The European, they are filthy. American, you know, they have a boyfriend. Discuss. Go and see. Go and see. You will not believe it. That is the truth, and the truth hurt. Any Abdul? Who is a Muslim Abdul would like to call me? Who is a Muslim brave Abdul? He wanna show us Muhammad in the Bible. Okay, forget about the Quran. Show us Muhammad in the Bible. Who is a Muhammadan wanna show us Muhammad in the Bible? I found Muhammad in the Bible, and even I showed you his picture, and he was very handsome. I mean, I could not believe that I can find a picture for him after all those years. He's still young, handsome, looked like he was smoking hashish. Muhammad founded the Bible, huh? Must be true. That must be true. I mean, who can argue about that? So they could not find Muhammad in their book. They tried to find him in our book. Hello? I'm so upset that you can find, if you are not me, you can find tons of Muslims to debate you. If you are not me. And the poor me, I stand here for hours, keep saying any Abdul. How many times I said any Abdul tonight? Until now, 0 call. Not even one Abdul is willing to call us. I remind you guys, I will be away starting from the coming week. All right, I will be away for a few weeks, so don't worry about me. Say Christian Prince don't doing life. You know, the Muslims are people of fake news. You know, once when I was serving in the army, in the USA Army, I came back. In the same day I opened Paltalk. Imagine, I found a room. It's called Celebrating the Death of a Christian Prince. And the Muslims, they claim that the Mujahideen, they killed me. Allahu Akbar. It was funny that the same day I came back, they were celebrating. I went to Paltalk co-admin. You know, they have like employees, co-admins. And I told him, there's a room open with my name. It says Celebrate the Death of Christian Prince. Please close it. So the smart genius admin in Paltalk, he said to me, so are you saying you are alive? I mean, this guy must be Muhammadan. I mean, super intelligence. I said, hello? Are you saying So are you saying to me you are alive? I mean, that's something. I feel sorry for him if he's married. Imagine you have a husband like that. I said, I don't know. You think? What do you think? Are you saying you're alive? Yeah, there are people of fake news, so don't. They might say, you die, etc. You know them. Yeah. Any Abdul? Where I'm going to visit almost 3 countries. I can't tell you where exactly, sorry. But it's a long trip. And I will do my best to post videos when I am there. However, I have videos already, they're ready to go. So you will receive videos from me when I am there. But I will try even to do, maybe I can, I don't know. Live broadcast, depend on the internet speed, we will see. All right. You want to visit me? I will be renting in hotels, spending a lot of money for me. One of you asked me last time, he said when you went to this seminar, you must enjoy a good food there. The fact, and I don't know if the ones who they invited me, they are listening, I did not even allow them to buy me food. I went to McDonald's. I did not even drink the water in the hotel. It's a Marriott hotel, and there's like a little paper in it. It says $5, $4.90 something. Imagine, for every bottle of water, it's $5. So I did not even touch that because I don't want the church, because I'm invited and their guest, and whatever I order is going to be on them. I did not even touch the water in the room. I went downstairs, I went to McDonald's, I bought some water, and that's it. I'm not that kind, my friend. I'm not there for a fancy trip. And actually, I told them, you do not need that, because when they told me it's in a Marriott hotel, I told them, I don't know why you are reserving for me. I said, we are not reserving for you, really. It's our occasion is there. So we have a big reservation for everybody there. And the room will be there if you are there or not. Yeah. So I am not interested. And actually, I don't enjoy those fancy restaurants. They put for you little tiny piece of food, and suppose this is the dish. I remember once I ate in one of those restaurants, and I told the girl, I said, "Where is the food? Is that the cookies or what? What is it? What this is like the taste of food? Are you serving your food in the ashtray?" I mean, this is not a food. I will go bankrupt before I feel I get full. So go to McDonald's. It's for like $6, $8, $10 maximum. You can be full. Who need those restaurants? And I don't like really restaurants. I like to eat and cook at home. But if I am in trip, it doesn't matter. McDonald's is fine. Whatever the Lord He provide us is a blessing. Right? Anyway, do we have any Abdul? You do not need more people like me. That will be a disaster. Trust me. Now, guys, don't stop talking about me. Get me Abdul. You want to do me a favor? Get me Abdul. Look at this now. We are out of Abdul. What we will do now? We go flat tire. We change the tires of the car again. Every 15 minutes, we stop our car in the side of the highway in the way to our way to Mecca, and the excuse is maybe Abdul will stop by and help us to fix the car, and we talk to him about Islam. It's not working. So we need to find different strategy. We need a version. Who is a volunteer version is willing to take the microphone? If the Muslims, they hear only a version speaking in the microphone, a beautiful girl, especially if she's blonde, you will see the ring of the phone will not stop. Ta-da-dun, 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 ta-da-dun. We have a Muslim here. Oh, we have a guy, his name is Kareem in Paltalk. You want to debate me? Kareem, put your hand up. I will give you the mic right away. Do you hear me, Mr. Kareem? Guys, is Kareem hand in Paltalk is up? You are scared. So what I will do now? Take a medication. Kareem is a Muslim. He want to debate me, but he's scared. What I should do? I know what I can do. Anyone? No, maybe he's joking. Maybe he's brave, but he's just joking, saying he's scared. I don't think he's scared. Take the mic, Kareem. Let me give him the mic in Paltalk. Let us see if he will take the mic. I'll release the mic in Paltalk. Maybe he will take it. Let us see. He is not even moving. He's playing dead now. So what happened, Kareem? You will not talk? All right. Now today is what? Today is a Friday. Okay. Yeah, we have a few days to go. Still, I'm not here. I mean, I'm just reminding you from now, so nobody will be. And you will receive a video from me every Wednesday at 4:30 p.m. And I will try to get you a video every Monday too. But a Wednesday for sure you will receive it every 4:30. Like you will have at least maybe 2 videos or 3 videos a week. Do we have a Muslim in YouTube? Yeah, I will not let you without videos. And the videos I will make, they are, you know, important, and they are they will be short. Many of you like the short videos. And you know the funny, when I make a short video, people they say, why you don't make long video? This is too short. When I make it long, people they say this is too long. It's hard to make a human being happy. And Abdul wanna call me? Can I Abdul? So my advice for people here, if you know any Muslim he would like to debate us, please feel free. Tell him there's a guy, his name is a Christian Prince, and he keeps saying who wanna debate me, and nobody debating him. So ask them, challenging them, and let us see if they are. And you know, open topic here. We do not need to organize for it and prepare for a topic. You ask me whatever you wish, I ask you whatever I wish. Easy. People who know their God, they do not need to prepare for anything. Only fake scholars or fake believers, they need to prepare for a year or 2 months or 3 months. Why? Because they go and print like 100 pages from the internet about a topic, and then there's no debate. He throw questions at me, I throw questions at him, and both of us we are copying from the internet. Questions is not even made by us. No need for preparing for a topic. Call me. Can you talk about destiny in Islam? Yeah, we can talk about destiny. Destiny in Islam is very stupid. You see, we as a Christians, we have a different kind of form of destiny, which mean, you know, like if God had choose me to be a prophet, that is a choice still, which mean God did not make Moses as a prophet and force him to be a prophet. You know what I mean? If Moses he don't want to, he will not obey God. Correct? We have the freedom to disobey God. I can disobey God right now. I can disobey God 100 times a day, 1 million times a day. Muslims believe in different story. Destiny for us as a Christians can be in the following: that we are born to die. That is destiny. That is not a choice. Do we agree? This can be a destiny, but not the same as the Muslim destiny. Destiny in Islam is totally different. I am born, but I did not choose to die. I wish I can stay alive forever, but I cannot, you know. Now, Muhammadi have different idea what destiny is, and I will show you the example. There was a funeral of a child who is an infant. It is Muhammad and Aisha, they attend the funeral of a Muslim baby infant who died. And this infant baby, he did not reach the age of committing sin. He is a baby, you know. And look what the story in front of us saying. Aisha, the mother of the believers, said that Allah, the messenger of etc., was called to lead a funeral prayer. So this is a funeral prayer for a child who died. And then Aisha, she said, Allah messenger, there is a happiness for this child who is a bird from the birds of paradise, for it commit no sin. So why Aisha she think this child will go to heaven? He did not reach the age, you know, he's a child, baby. Nor he has even reached the age when one can commit sin. Muhammad disagreed. He said, "O Aisha, peradventure, it may be the otherwise," which means he might go to hell. But how he will go to hell? He is a child of a Muslim family, believers. He did not commit sin. He never reached the age of committing sin. So how he will go to hell? That is destiny in Islam. Muhammad explained how. He said, because God created for paradise those who they are fit for it while they were in their father backbones. Muhammad believe that we are born, or the sperm of the man is coming from the backbone. So when is the decision is made for you to go to heaven or to hell? It's not about sin you do. It's not about people you kill or rape, so you go to hell. No. Before Allah he created you, he decided for you where you will go. Any Abdul? That is the destiny of Islam. So we don't believe in such a destiny. We as a Christian, if we believe in destiny, is going to be different. It's going to be like, you know, everybody will die. Okay. People, they, you know, they suffer. That is the destiny. God is he punish us. We are out of heaven for a reason. And to be out of heaven mean you need to sleep, you need to eat, you need to take medication, your teeth hurt, your heart, your blood pressure, you have your suffering, you have to work, you have to feed your children, you have. But this is different destiny. The destiny we are talking about is about your action. Muhammad believe that it is Allah who control you, and you have no choice where you will go. It doesn't matter if you commit sin or not, for your destiny is made for you before you commit sin or you don't commit sin. This is why, if you remember, where Adam and Moses, they have a debate according to Muhammad, and this debate, Moses, he accused Adam that because of your sin we are out of heaven. And Muhammad, he report for us the debate, and he said the following. Read with me carefully. The Prophet said Adam and Moses argued with each other. Moses said to Adam, "O Adam, you are our father who disappointed us and turned us out of paradise." Then Adam said to him, "O Moses, Allah favored you with his talk, and which means talk to you directly, and he wrote for you the Torah in your hand, in his hand. Do you blame me for action which Allah has written in my fate 40 years before my creation?" And look what Muhammad here continues saying, which is very important. So Adam refuted Moses. So Adam was right, Moses was wrong. Muhammad is taking the side of the statement of Adam. And what is the statement of Adam? You can't blame me for the sin I did. This is my fate. It's written for me 40 years before my creation. And here we need to ask ourselves how stupid this religion is. If Muhammad agreeing that Adam, his sin written by Allah, it's not Adam's sin. This is the sin of Allah. It is Allah who decide for Adam to commit sin. Then how in the world do you punish him for his sin if this is not a choice? You know what I mean? Someone, his hand is up in Paltalk. Okay, let's see. I hope you guys, because last time we gave the mic to somebody in Paltalk, you could not hear him. I'm not sure why. Let us see. Let's give it a try. Take the mic, the person in Paltalk.
Hi, thank you. Let me just say, it was very interesting what you said. I was for a while suspecting that
Do you hear, guys?
Muslims believe in predestination.
Do you hear her?
And that they don't really have the freedom of choice, free will, as I believe in free will. But I wanted to ask you something about what you said. You said that the child in Christianity, there's an age that Muhammad said that he can still go to hell even though he's a child. But just to confirm, because I'm not a Christian, just to confirm, Christians don't believe that if you're not Baptist or if you don't believe in Jesus on whatever age, you're not going to also go to hell. Are you confirming that Christians don't believe that there's, in other words, there's actually a certain age that you're liable for your sin, even though you don't believe in Jesus, you're not going to go to hell? I'm just trying to confirm that you're telling me that Christianity teaches different, because I have heard Christians tell me, if you don't believe in Jesus, regardless, you're going to go to hell. So that's my question to you, and thank you very much.
All right, my friend. Thank you for the...
What?
Oh, we have somebody took the mic. Am I heard, guys? All right. Well, you know, I think maybe you misunderstood me. First of all, in Christianity, we don't believe in such a destiny. However, I believe it strongly that the Bible is so clear that the children who never commit sin, they go to heaven. If you go to Matthew chapter 18, verse number 3, it says that if you don't become like those children, you will not go to heaven. So why they will go to heaven? Those children do not know Jesus yet. They don't understand even what who is Jesus mean. Right? They're just little children. And here we're not talking about babies. We are talking about children who they can walk in their feet. You know, they are you know, not children who do not know even how to talk. So if the one who do not know, he just learn how to talk or he walk, he will go to heaven. What about the infant? God is about justice, right? So it is not justice to send somebody to hell for something he do not even know what it is. As an example, what if somebody is crazy? He is not a child. You know, when we say crazy, it's mean he have no ability to understand things. God is about justice. He would not judge him the same he judge you and judge me. If we believe in God to be absolute just, then justice mean you pay for your crime. And if you do not know even what a crime mean, how you will pay for it? All right. So this is not what we believe as a Christians. I was talking about the Muslims. The Muslims, we are talking about a child. I was showing in the screen. I don't know if you can, if you see us in YouTube, you can go. Let me post for you the link there in Paltalk, so you can watch us in the screen. Yeah. So this is the belief of the Muhammadan. The Muhammadan believe in this. We don't believe in this. This is madness. Why a child he will go to hell? I mean, that doesn't make sense. What for? What he did? What is justice? This God, he wrote the destiny of this child before he is born to go to hell. I mean, what kind of God this God is? Barbecue God? He just like to burn people for no reason? Obviously, yes. This is what Allah is about. So the logic of destiny in Islam is very stupid. And destiny, by the way, is one of the major pillars of Islam, to the point if you don't believe in destiny the way Muhammad is teaching it, you are not a Muslim. That's it. And as you see here, we spoke about Adam and Moses debating about the sin of Adam. And who is the winner? Adam. Why? Because he said my sin is not my sin. It is Allah. He wrote my sin for me 40 years before he created me. Okay, then Muslims, explain to us what the purpose of kicking Adam from heaven then. The Muslim, they will say to you, oh, Allah did not really kick him out from heaven. It was his destiny to live in earth. You know, it's a, but because Islam is a stupid religion, it's a collection of religions. Some from the Jews, some from the Christians, some from the Hindus, some from the Buddhas, some from the Sabians, some from everybody. Islam is like 20 some. You know, it's like a sexual party. Everything, if you put it together, is the most confusing picture because they don't match. The image of Islam is not, does not match. It's a collection of many things. It's like, you know, when you do you know those puzzles, the pictures, you buy them, you know, you guys, what I'm talking about, like a picture, you want to put it together, huh? Islam is puzzles, but from many pictures, and they don't match. So it doesn't matter how much you try to put it together, it doesn't work. As an example, we mentioned in the beginning, for those who were with us from the beginning, or like an hours ago, that the whole universe was created for the sake of Muhammad. And Adam himself, when he commits sin, he asks Allah for forgiveness. He asks Allah for forgiveness. Anyone knows why Allah forgave Adam? Who knows? فَتَلَقَّى آدَمُ مِنْ رَبِّهِ كَلِمَاتٍ فَتَابَ عَلَيْهِ إِنَّهُ هُوَ التَّوَّابُ الرَّحِيمُ. Chapter 2, verse number 37. Okay. Adam, he received words from Allah and he forgive him. He forgive him. I mean, look how stupid this story is. If Allah forgive him, why he kick him out from heaven? Doesn't make sense. Number two, why Allah he forgive him? If you go and read the story behind this verse, you will find out that Adam, after he commits sin, he said to Allah, Allah please forgive me. Allah said no. He said, Allah please forgive me, man. No. Allah please, come on, please, 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 please. No, no, don't try. Then Adam, he remembered that when Allah created him in a Friday afternoon, before the bus come, he lifted his eyes up and he saw in the throne of Allah the name of Muhammad. So Adam said, bingo, this guy must be like a close to Allah. So look what he said to Allah. He said, please forgive me for the sake of Muhammad. What? Please, please forgive me for the sake of Muhammad. Let me show you the hadith. Hold on. Here we go. This is the hadith in the front of your eyes. The Prophet of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Allah, when he said, when Adam he made mistake, which means sin, he asked Allah, I ask you for the sake of Muhammad to forgive me. What? 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 I ask you for the sake of Muhammad to forgive me? And then look what happened. Allah said, oh Adam, what Adam, what you said? What? How do you recognize Muhammad? Look guys, Allah was astonished. How Adam he knew Muhammad? Look what he said to him. Allah said to Adam, how do you recognize Muhammad when I have not created him yet? Like Allah was going to go crazy, man. I mean, this Adam must be God too. He know about Muhammad is not created yet. Look what Adam he said to him. I wish Adam did not answer, because that will make Allah go crazy for the rest of his life. So how you recognize Muhammad when I have not created him yet? Adam said, oh Allah, when you created me and blew into my spirit, I lifted my head and I saw written on the arsh, which means the throne of Allah, there is no prophet but Muhammad, and there is no messenger, there is no God but Allah, and there is no messenger but Muhammad. This is a religion? This is really a religion. Hey, answering. How are you, my friend? Call me in Skype. We are in YouTube. Call me in Skype so everybody can hear you. You want to use Skype or you want to take it home here? All right. We have a brother answering Islam. He just joined the chat room there. I mean, what is that? That's madness. That's the most crazy, stupid religion. Adam was forgiven. Why you need to forgive him if the sin, we just showed you the hadith says that Allah he wrote the sin of Adam 40 years before his creation. I mean, why I want to ask for forgiveness? It's not my sin. It's Allah who wrote my sin for me before he created me. You see, based on this story here, what they claim based on this hadith here, that everything was exist for the sake of Muhammad. However, some Muslims, they say that the first thing Allah created, it was his light, and Muhammad is from the light of Allah. And that will take us to the Shia. The Shia, they believe that all Muhammad family, including Muhammad, they are made out of light. They are made out of light. Shia are Jews? No. Shia, they hate the Jews to death. The Shia, they love to kill every Jew in the world. Yeah, but because they hate them, you know, this is why they call them Jews, because they hate them the same as they hate the Jews. You know, this is a religion, this is a cult of hate. They hate the Jews to death. Yeah, this is why they call me Jews too. Do you know? They accuse me that I am paid by the Mossad, and I wonder where's the money. I mean, that's disgusting. At least send me the money, Mossad. Each time I make a video saying that Israel is the land of Israel, I mean, this is the land of Israel. Even the Quran says so. They say he's paid by the Jews. The second you say the truth, it is the same second they accuse you to be a Jew. Yeah. They have already accusation. You know, just say something against Islam. They will make you a Hindu. They will make you a Jew. Depend. You know. Do we have any Abdul? I hope a brother answering Islam will call us so he can give me a break so I can go and make some tea. I don't see him coming in Paltalk yet, in Skype yet. Do we have any Muslim? I mean, look at this guy, this cult. Allah forgiving sin of a human being, Adam, the father of mankind, supposedly for the sake of name written in his chair. And why the name of Muhammad is written in the chair of Allah? I mean, obviously this Allah is obsessed with Muhammad. This God, he have nothing to do. The first thing he do, oh, my name does not have name Muhammad here. My chair does not have the name of Muhammad. Let me write the name of Muhammad in my chair. I mean, look at this, guys. Let us say you are a father and you have a child which you love very much. Are you going to write his name in your chair all over? I mean, what's wrong with that? The name of Muhammad is written on the chair of Allah. Why? What the problem? Why? Allah will feel imbalance if the name of Muhammad is not there. Huh? The chair of Allah will not look beautiful. He needed the name of an Arabian boy to be written. This is God the Almighty, the one who created the heaven and the earth and blah 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 blah, and then he need the name of Muhammad in his chair. And everything in the world is created for the sake of Muhammad. I mean, come on, face it. Look at this hadith here. Allah revealed to Prophet Isa. This is now Isa. Huh? Allah spoke to Isa. Suppose this is Jesus. Alayhi salam said, "O Isa, have faith." Allah saying to Isa, "Have faith." All right. Have faith on who? In Muhammad. If. Here we go. Allah is asking Isa to convert to Islam, but Muhammad is not coming yet. Why Allah is saying to Isa to believe in Muhammad? I mean, he is not there. So what is the duty of Isa at that time? Huh? To believe in Muhammad? Who is Muhammad? Is God? What do you mean to believe in Muhammad? God supposedly should be worried about people not believing in him, because that will lead them to hell. But he's saying to him, "Oh Isa, believe in Muhammad." Look like Allah was doing da'wah. Allah was doing street corner da'wah for Isa. So he saw Isa there, Jesus supposedly, and Allah in the corner, he was a corner speaker. He said, "Hey Isa, you better believe in Allah. Sorry, you better believe in Muhammad." So Isa said to Allah, "Who is Muhammad?" He said, "This is the guy I'm going to create long after you, like 600 years from now." And then Isa will say to him, "Okay, Allah, why I want to believe in someone who does not even exist yet?" Oh, you better believe from now. Like, don't you never heard of a prepaid belief? That's stupid religion. It's made by the man for the glory of the man, and this man is a horny, corrupt scam. All his concern is his penis and his balls. Yet they claim that he is the most honorable man. And we challenge any Muslim to prove us wrong, that this is who is your prophet. Any Muslim. Any Muslim. Any half Muslim. What happened to Answer Islam? Answer Islam, are you there? Is he still in the room? Or he left? I mean the chat room. Looked like he left. He's supposed to call me in Skype. What happened? You want to ask me something? Okay, Yahudiya, go ahead.
Thank you. So I'm confused. Why do they think that Allah is gonna punish us for not being Muslim, for not accepting Muhammad, which is basically what it is, because
Exactly.
we believe in God and the prophets. It's only Muhammad that we don't believe in. Why would Allah punish us if we don't have a choice? If we were, this is our destiny, this is our fate by Allah. How does that make sense that he would punish us? That's what I don't understand. And it's your mic. Thank you.
That's exactly the correct question. What kind of religion? The same as that little child. Don't you see a Muslim? He's a child. You know, a baby child who is a Muslim from a Muslim family, still he will go to hell. So nothing makes sense there. Because this guy is a stupid, he says stupid things. You know, if you ever met a person, he is just wearing a tie, putting glasses, you might think he is a guy who's a professor in a big university, as long as he don't open his mouth. You know what I mean? We can bring a guy from the mental hospital and put glasses in his eyes, give him a nice Samsonite in his hand, make him wear a nice expensive suit. You will think he is a scientist in NASA, as long as he don't talk. The second he start talking is the same second he start doing poo-poo. And that is exactly who is Muhammad. This is a poo-poo guy. The more he talk, the more he make poo-poo. You don't talk, you do poo-poo. I challenge any Muslim is listening right now to choose from me one chapter in the Quran is poo-poo free. Anyone? I challenge you. Yeah, I said poo-poo in the church. You see, you know, guys, once I was doing a seminar and the minister of the church, he wanted to introduce me, and he want to make it easy on them, because later those guys, they will see that this guy is different. So he starts saying to them, you know, Christian Prince is not like the kind of person we used to people see. Like, he's trying to make it, it's like there's a bomb is going to explain, you know what I mean? He's trying to prepare what's coming. Anyway, so when I was doing my presentation, I said to them, I was showing to them something in school like this, you know. I said, this is poo-poo. People in the church, it's a huge church. They start looking at each other saying, what he said? What is it? I said poo-poo, 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 you know, poop. And then this is the first time. And the church ministers, the elders, they were looking at the crowd and see their reaction, you know. They never have this before. Like, come on, you're in the church, right? So, and then I showed them the second hadith, and I said, this is poo-poo. And then I showed them the third hadith, and I said, this is what everybody in the church, he said, poo-poo. Well, this is the truth, my friend. It is poo-poo. Muhammad, he don't talk. Muhammad, when he talk, he do poo-poo. Right? and I am here to challenge anyone to prove me wrong. This is Pupu. What do you see in front of you is Pupu. This is a guy, he is trying to make himself God. God himself is going and doing da'wah. He is inviting Jesus to believe in Muhammad. Why? Is Jesus as a kafir? Any Muslim can answer. Why Jesus, who exists 600 years before Muhammad, need to believe in Muhammad? What does that mean? Any Abdul? Why a prophet of God? Muslims, they say that Isa is a prophet of God. Okay. Why Jesus, who came long before Muhammad, need to believe in Muhammad? He's not saved yet? That is Pupu, my friend. That is Pupu. You know, when you live in a country is ruled by Hitler, who dare not to say hi Hitler? Nobody. You know what I mean? That is Muhammad. They don't really, most of Muslims have no idea what Islam is about, but everybody's saying hi Muhammad, hi Hitler. It's fear. This is why you see in the time of Muhammad, the Arab did not want him. They did not believe in him. The day Muhammad he died, tens of thousands of people apostate. Tens of thousands. Go and read history. Go and search right now in Google for the war of apostate. The same day he died is the same day they left Islam. This is how much they hate Islam. It is fear, bloodshed, killing, terrorism. Do you see? You are living in the West and they are trying to terrify you. So imagine about the poor Muslims who live in the Middle East under their command. You know what I mean? You live in your country and supposed to you have your army, you have your police, you have your system. It's not controlled by Muslims, and still they are trying their best to terrify you. And you know, Western countries until now do not know really how to deal with Islam. Even in Israel, you know, the Israeli government is the most stupid government ever. They are very kind, very stupid. You cannot be kind with terrorists. Until now, they are the one who give them electricity. Until now, they are the one who they provide them with everything. You believe it? Until now, imagine there's a guy who shot and killed 7 little girls who they are children going to school, Jordanian soldier. And what the stupid government of Israel did, they put him in jail for 20 years and let him go. And now he is proud about what he did. Every single country in the world, they have a law. It says execution for the criminals. 7 children, he killed them, he slaughtered them, and you let him go, you stupid idiot. Who is this idiot who let this criminal go? That's why I say Israel need to be changed. You need a revolution there, otherwise you will not survive it. You see, in the time where you need a real leader, if you cannot find him, you better create one. Until now, you don't have a real one. Too soft to stand for such kind of people. Finally, the Israeli parliament, they agree to do execution for terrorists. Finally. I mean, come on. Do you need to wait more 100 years from now? And the European Union, they are upset from that law. I mean, who cares? Get upset as much as you want. European Union is the last one to correct you, my friend. Go and see how much they screwed themselves. We have our friend Darius. How are you, my friend?
Hey, how you doing, CP?
I'm all right. How was the cold with you?
What do you mean by the cold?
You don't have cold? It's minus 23 here.
We actually got a bit of a break.
Really?
Yeah, it's up to about 40 degrees now.
Oh man, here it's a freezing. Unbelievable.
Yeah, it feels like summertime. I feel like going out.
I bought some food for the birds. You know, I went outside for 4 minutes. I did not wear gloves. You know, 4 minutes. I cannot feel my fingers no more. And
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, God is amazing how those little birds can survive it. You know, I bought some food for them, and they were coming from everywhere. But imagine how weak we are, and the birds how they are stronger than us. Little tiny bird is standing in the branch of the tree, and I am the man. I cannot feel my fingers no more. 4 minutes only outside. Anyway.
Yeah, well, see, God gives us what we need. See,
right.
The birds, they have fur, but they're bird brained.
Yeah,
see, you on the other hand know better. So when you went outside with no gloves on, you wanted your fingers to freeze.
Right. You made the wrong decision. So what do you want to share with us, my friend?
A couple of things. To back up a bit, a while ago you asked the question, how many times do I say Inni Abdul?
Are you counting?
No, lost count. You say that more than you say, are you sure?
Are you sure?
You say Inni Abdul a whole lot, an awful lot.
Did you watch the video of this guy? He called the Titan something, Titan TV. He called me like 2 weeks ago. I don't know if you saw it. This guy, he was saying, I love to listen to Christian Prince, especially when he say "aloo."
I think I missed that part. I remember something about a guy from Titans TV.
Yeah, he's like he's speaking about it. The video is called Christian Prince Gazmi. I don't know what I mean. Anyway, so I listened to it and he was funny. He was talking about what he liked about me, especially when I say "aloo."
Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Well, okay. I see the people in Pal saying that they can't hear me; they only hear you. That's because I'm calling on Skype, not in Pal Talk. So,
yeah.
If somebody can get that message to them, let them know that's why.
It's strange. It should lead to there because my speaker is linked. Yeah, I think this is the problem. I need to find a software to fix that. It's okay. We will tell them later what you said. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
they can.
Yeah.
If you want to hear him, what he's saying, here we go. This is the link of YouTube. You can mute Pal Talk, and click at the link in YouTube, and you will hear what he's saying. That's very easy. All right. Go ahead.
Yeah. Because one thing I actually wanted to the lady in Pal Talk, Anna, she's asking questions about Islam, and it seems like she's looking for a consistent theology, reading the text and trying to develop a theology from the text of Islam. And I was just going to save her the trouble and get to the bottom line, tell her what the bottom line is. The bottom line of Islam and all the hadiths and everything else is that Muhammad is supreme. That's the bottom line. And she would get an easier understanding of it if she kind of walked through the history of it. And at every point, she would ask herself, how does this help Muhammad? When this verse was revealed, how did it help Muhammad? Because that's what the Quran does. It serves Muhammad. The idea is not really to bring us closer to God. It's
to be the slave of Muhammad.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's not to bring us closer to God. It's to put us under Muhammad,
under the feet of this man.
Right, under Muhammad, and you see that throughout. It's really the only consistent thing. Everything else you see in one place, it will say this idea, and then the next place it's against that same idea. But the supremacy of Muhammad That is the point. Doesn't undermine that. You know, if Allah makes a rule and Muhammad wants to go against it, lo and behold,
Yeah.
there is a verse.
Muhammad is the winner, right? That's it. Who care what Allah says anyway? I mean, Muhammad, he says something, that's it.
That's it. That's it. I mean, and you should look at it in that light. And like you say, it's a polemic. Well, it's not a polemic. It's an idea to, I don't know what the word is, a propaganda to that effect. At first, to give him supremacy over the other Arabs and the people around him. And this is Darius Cole talking. This is Darius talking. To give him supremacy over the people around him. And then when you look at the verses and such, it is to apologize for Muhammad, to cast him in the most favorable light. Even when we look at the things it says about Jesus, it is to keep the idea of Jesus underneath Muhammad. You know, that's what it is.
Let me tell you how a Muhammadan look like when he try. Somebody is trying to call. Give us a few minutes, please, and you can call back. Look at this picture, Darius. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, I actually, hold on. I muted.
Yeah, this is how a Muhammadan he look like when he received verses about the Quran or in the Hadith. You know, he is like like what? Huh? Huh? It must be true. Must be true. It must be true for sure. I mean, this is amazing, astonishing. I'm very astonished. Especially when the Prophet start talking about science and how Allah he make babies.
Yeah, and all that stuff, and they just, you know, explain it away, you know, and you know, so because she was asking questions of why they say this and why they say that, and this about the Jews and that about the Jews. Yeah. Most of that is just looking for a permission slip. They need something to scapegoat. So
Yeah.
looks like Jews is it. I mean,
God knows.
I should ask her. Said, they do an awful lot to Muslims, though, don't they? What is it? What? How many Jews is it in Israel? 6 million.
Yeah, but you know the problem is those Jews. You see, the Jews are winning, brother, because the genies are fighting with them.
Because they did everything.
I can show you. There's videos on YouTube. This is serious. This is 2017. You know, the Muslims believe, as an example, why the Assad in Syria, he did defeat them in Aleppo, as an example. They claim that he came and he called for the help of the genie. There was genie fighting with him in the field. It's not the Russian airplanes.
I'm sorry. Did you say Assad?
The Assad, the president of Syria. Why he won? Like, not because he is destroying them all over, you know. So why he won the war against them? They claim that the Assad, the Shia, they called for the genie, the shaitan, to help them, and the genie he sent an army, and he was the one was shooting at them and killing them. It was not really, you know. There's somebody is calling like many times. Let us see. Can you hang up just for a minute? Maybe it's a Muslim. I don't want to waste the chance for Abdul.
No sweat.
All right.
No sweat.
Yeah, the guy who is sending many messages, you can call now. You know, this guy is sending many messages. I don't know. Call me. The one who is sending messages, trying to call. Go ahead. Here we go. We made him hang up for you because he kept calling non-stop. Are you there? Now, don't tell me now you will not call no more. We made our brother here hang up. Hello? No call? Okay. Yeah, we are waiting. Give him some time. Maybe there is some delay. The Muslims, they are people who live in fictions and stupidity. And then they blame anyone for things they cannot accomplish. Like why there is a comedy, an Arabic comedy, about a guy, he is not able to have sex with his wife, and they in the committee they ask him why you are not able. He said, how I can do that and the Israeli are taking Palestine. I mean, obviously his private part cannot function no more because of the Jews. And this is exactly what Muhammad he said to them. If you remember, Muhammad he said in the hadith, if there is no Jews, there is no food will decay, will be damaged. So he blamed the Jews even for the food to be damaged. Why we have a damaged food? Why? Because of the Jews. Look at this. Do you see it? The Prophet said, but for the Israelis, meat would not decay. So why the meat decay? Why the meat damage? Right? Because of the Jews. This is not something something new. They inherited it from the madman Muhammad, who hated the Jews to death because they exposed him. They did not accept him as a prophet, and he revenged from them by killing them, raping their women, chopping the heads of their men, taking their children as sex slaves. Hello?
Sign on. Amiga Mia 1. Oh, why is the vacuum on? Damn it.
What?
What?
Hello?
I was calling back, but I can't hear anything now.
Who is calling? How can I help you?
Hello?
Yes, how I can help you?
Oh, I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
I have some questions.
No problem. Go ahead. You are live
Okay.
you are live on YouTube, as you know. Everybody hear you.
Well, don't tell me that or I'll get nervous and hang up.
Well, you are in YouTube. I don't know. If you want to hang up, it's up to you. We are live.
No, I'm okay.
All right.
One of my questions is there a verse in the Quran that actually says that it's okay for men, Muslim men, to have sex with young boys and it's not considered homosexuality?
Well, the Muslims, they deny that this exists in the Quran. However, the Quran promised the Muslims that in the heaven, Allah will give them what it's called ghulman, and those ghulman, they will not bleed. If we ask the Muslims why the Quran says they will not bleed, they will say, oh, because they will not get drunk. But bleeding have nothing to do with getting drunk. Same time, why they will get drunk if they are boys and they are the servant? Servant don't drink, only the masters, right? So those are obviously sex slaves who they are made for the sake of the joy of those Muslims. This is why the Quran described them as pretty boys, and they are very handsome boys, pretty, and they are very white because the Arab are obsessed with the white color. So if you read with me
So
here in chapter
You're not
52,
talking about the 40s. You're talking about the young men that are servants.
no,
in
those are
heaven.
not young. Those are not young men. Those are boys, not young
Boy.
men. No, they are not. They are not young men. Those are boys. It says here. This is chapter 52, verse number 24. It says, وَيَطُوفُ عَلَيْهِمْ غُلْمَانٌ لَهُمْ كَأَنَّهُمْ لُؤْلُؤٌ مَكْنُونٌ. And around them, there will be the Muslim. They translate this as servant, but those are young boys who they are very pretty and very white, like pearls, you know.
Right.
So what is the duty of those boys? The Muslim, they will say they are servant, you know, they will serve us. But if you know, if you have some extra knowledge about Islam, you will know that you know, in the heaven of Allah, if you wish to have something, you should just say, just wish, it's going to be in front of you. As an example,
Right.
if you see a bird in the sky and you like it, the bird will be cooked in front of you, and then after you eat it, there's no bones will be left and there's no garbage. And the Quran and the Muslim believe that in the heaven, and I challenge any Muslim to say it's not true, that in the heaven you will never have wrinkles in your clothes will never be damaged, you do not need to do laundry, you do not need to take a shower, you do not need to wash your hands. So what the servants for? If the food comes to you, flying to you in front of you, and then the garbage goes, disappear, and then your clothes will never be damaged, and and you will not need to take a shower. So what the servant for? What they will serve me?
So it's actually saying the boys won't bleed. It says that.
Yes, and the boys, they will not bleed. But the Muslim, they claim that those boys, the word bleeding here, which is an Arabic word, meaning bleed, from bleeding from blood. They
Right.
say what it's meant here, that they will not get drunk. But all of us, we knew that the Muslims believe that the alcohol supposedly they will drink there, it's not the kind will make them drunk anyway. So why it says that about the boys?
Well, not only that, why would getting drunk make you bleed or not?
Yeah, they mean a bleeding from being not the bleeding as a bleeding. It's like you are bleeding by getting tired, and but it's not mean to bleed as a blood, but it is, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I have actually.
You see here, if you look with me in the screen, I don't know if you are looking. All right.
I can't screen right now because
Okay.
I'm.
Well,
That's a,
all right. You can look at chapter 56, verse number 17. All
okay.
right. And you will see round about them will serve youths.
Right.
And those youths are very beautiful and they are like pearls. And here in the translation, instead of
Does it say if they're girls or boys or just
no, it
any
says
kind?
they are boys. Yes, they are boys. You know,
Okay.
the word in Arabic is ghulman. Ghulman is like a child. You know, a child who is not yet in the age of being,
Right.
sexual, etc. So he is a younger child. So those children, they will be very white like pearls, and they are very pretty. Okay, why if they are why first of all?
Why describe them that way at all?
Yeah, why? Yeah, such description. I mean, why you are trying to seduce me by their look? You know, they are just servants. Okay, I mean, who care? I will have a pretty beautiful wife. I understand, because simply I will sleep with them. So it's important for me to have a beautiful woman. Now, why you are telling me about pretty boys, and they are white? I mean, why? What white mean? Why everything in the heaven of Allah is white? So the boys will be white. The women, they will be white. Actually, Muhammad, not only he says the women, they will be white, they will be white to the point you can see through their bones.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, which is disgusting anyway. And at the same time, obviously, Muhammad, he have a wrong idea of a beauty, because a woman, she is black doesn't mean she is not beautiful. There's women who they are black, they are amazing, they are astonishing, their beauty is really amazing. So why in this heaven only white women and white boys is the reward? And why the Muslims cannot enter heaven and they are black? Because the Quran says يَوْمَ تَبْيَضُّ وَجُوهُ وَيَوْمَ تَسْوَدُّ وَجُوهُ. The day Allah will make faces white, and the day He will make faces black. Supposedly, according to the interpretation, that the judgment day, all the non-Muslims Allah will make them black, and all the Muslims Allah will make them white. So you will be white before you enter heaven.
Muhammad Ali would be made white before he went into heaven.
You have to get to be white, otherwise you are not qualified. It is the KKK heaven. It is the KKK heaven, you know. So
Yeah.
before you enter this heaven, Allah, He will change your color because you aren't qualified if you are black, and then the reward is inside is white creatures, white women, and they are white to the point you can see through their bones, which is very disgusting, very stupid, and it doesn't make sense.
Where is the verse that says what you just said, that at the judgment day, the people that are Muslims, God will make them all white before they go into heaven, and everyone else will be made black? Is there a verse?
Yeah, sure. You know, here we go. يوم تبيض وجوه وتسود وجوه. This is a chapter 3, verse number 106. You can go and read the interpretation of Ibn Kathir in English, even though it's in English trying to hide it, but it says it clearly that in that day, if we go to the chapter 27, verse number 82, it says too that Allah will send a beast. Her name is a Jassasa. And this Jassasa, this beast, will come from the ground and is going to have the stick of Moses and the ring of Solomon in its hand. And then the one it hit him in his face, he is a Muslim, is going to leave a small spot which is white, and then all his face will turn to be white. And then will hit the kafir, which me and you, with small spot, will make a small spot in our face, a black spot, and then our face will turn on our body too. all of us, we will turn black. And then when the believers and disbelievers sit together, they will recognize each other by saying, "Oh, black, oh, believer." You know what I mean? So the believer,
Yeah.
the believer is the white, the disbeliever is the black person. You know,
Right.
I advise you to read the chapter 27, verse number 82. You know, where you can read the interpretation of this verse, which is very funny. Speaking about the beast will come from the ground, and he is going to teach Quran, and you know, he's going to get the stick of Moses in its hand and the ring of Solomon. It's like you know, it's superstition and fictions and the Lord of the Ring, and why God want to send a beast coming from the ground holding the stick of Moses and the ring of Solomon, and why God he need to separate us between black and white. You know, if the point is to recognize who is the bad and who is the good, right? Well,
Right.
can't God knows who is bad, who is wrong, or who's good without changing the color?
Well, not only that, didn't God create all of the different people that have different colors? Why would he create so many different?
Well, this is a different story. You know, according to the hadith, like the one in English, it doesn't say that actually, but in Arabic, it says that when Allah created the man or mankind, he created them from the shoulders of Adam. So from the right shoulder, Allah he created the white people, and he sent them to heaven. And from the left shoulder, Allah created the black people, and Allah he sent them to hell. So this is the destiny. That's why we were talking about before about destiny, that everyone have a destiny, and the destiny is obviously for the black is to go to hell. So the one he is the black, he will go to hell according to Muhammad, and the one who is white will go to heaven according to Muhammad. The Muslim, they will say to you, no. They will say to you as an example, Muhammad he have a slave, his name is Bilal.
Right.
And Bilal he converted to Islam, and he was the first one to call for Adhan, which means Allahu Akbar. But you know, if Muhammad he believed that Bilal is a qualified to go to heaven and he is a good person, why he did not free him from his slavery?
Right.
You know, why he kept him as a black slave? Bilal was calling for Adhan not because it was a choice, because he was a slave. The white Arab, they are sleeping, and he is 5 a.m. in the morning going up in the roof screaming like crazy. And, you know, at that time there's no microphone, right?
Right.
Screaming Allah Akbar. Nobody want to do that. Everybody is asleep. The masters are asleep. The slaves are the one who do the job. Muhammad he go to collect money. Who is the one who collect the money? Bilal. But do Bilal own any of the money? No. Do Bilal have a salary? No. He's a slave. You know.
So that's in the hadith.
Yeah, all the stories in hadith. You know, you will see Bilal. He said to Abu Bakr, "If you bought me for the sake of Allah, well, you know, release me for the sake of Allah. If you bought me for yourself, well, keep me for yourself, because Muhammad died, and still Bilal is owned by Abu Bakr." All right.
Well, obviously, like I don't think that Muslims they don't have a good worldview to understand evil and good. So, I mean, that's
No, they do. They do. Listen. You see, the problem is what is good and what is bad. The Muslims have different idea of good and bad. It is right. It is good to rape a woman. She is not a Muslim. Muhammad he did that. So this religion,
I know.
this religion fabricate upside down the good and bad. You know, the Muslim they use words the same as we use. As an example, the Muslim they say we are against adultery, but Islam, you know, Islam, all of it is about adultery.
That was one of my other questions.
Yeah, you know, when you say to
Kinda-
me you cannot do adultery, and then you say to me you can hire a woman for one night stand and pay her money, and that is marriage, that is adultery.
Well, not only that, but I don't understand the adultery concept for a man. If I understand if you're a married man, a Muslim, and you had committed adultery with another Muslim married woman. But apart from that, if you're a Muslim man and you can have sex slaves, and it's okay for you to rape non-Muslim women, I mean, adultery is not.
I have more than this. I have more than this. What about Muhammad making a chapter for himself in the Quran, saying any woman she can give herself to sleep with him. Is that adultery? A
Yeah, that's why
license, a license from God, his God, saying to him, any woman she can give herself, take off her panty and sleep with you. And it's called she offer herself. I mean, Muhammad is married already and he have many wives. Why God he make a chapter, and this chapter only for Muhammad, not for the Muslims?
Right.
So
But that's in the Quran. It wasn't
Yes.
Aisha that said
no,
that?
this is a chapter
Okay.
33, chapter 33, verse number 50. So any woman, open license, she can offer herself. And then Muhammad,
Right.
after he made this verse, he noticed that some women, they are coming to him offering themselves and they are ugly. So he said to himself, I put myself in this is what happened. He said to himself, man, I put myself in trouble now. Look at those women. Some of them, they are really bad, So now he wanna withdraw the offer that any woman she can offer herself. So what he said, and it's up to you to delay some for later or reject some. I mean, what?
That's so sad.
Yeah, because now the business is not good. We thought only beautiful women they will come, but look like there's a bunch of yeah. So you this is why in verse number 51, if you go read it, it says, so you may differ and turn away some or later, it's up to you, so he is saying to them, he want to give himself excuse why women they are coming, he don't want to sleep with them. Some women, but the verse saying any women, he made a mistake. He didn't say any beautiful women. He didn't say he didn't say any good looking. He didn't say like you have to have certain he said any women, any believer woman, she want to give herself to the prophet so he can, excuse my language, if her. But but then when the ugly ones start coming, and Muhammad now he cannot accept those, so he have to give himself a way to escape. So he made verse number 51 says, and Allah told me I may delay some of you and maybe for later and choose some of you for now.
So sad.
What a scam. No, it's not it's a scam, and if people choose to be stupid, this is their problem. So you see the Muslims, most of the Muslims, by the way, they knew, but who dare imagine.
I have 2 other questions. I don't know if you have time.
I don't have time. I'm going to leave tomorrow.
I don't know. I know that, like, for female genital mutilation, that I know there's the passage that says, like, where Muhammad says when the 2 circumcised parts come together, and I know that there are, like, in the Sunnah where they recommend that female genital mutilation or whatever circumcision for women is recommended. But is there like a verse in the Quran that actually
most of those things is in the hadith? It's most, even Muhammad himself, the Muslim, they claim that Allah he did some circumcision to Muhammad,
Right.
because I think the reason for that, Muhammad penis is holy, excuse my language, and therefore there's no man can touch it except Allah himself. So most of Islam is not really in the Quran. Quran is like a yellow pages, but it is made by a guy who don't speak good English like me. You know what I mean? Like if you try what's your name?
Lori.
Okay, I will put you with the letter A. So if people look for your name, they will not find you there. So this is exactly what the Quran is. It's a yellow pages book, and nothing is put in the right place. As an example, you will see in the beginning of the Quran, it says that today Allah he completed your religion for you. Okay, how you say I completed your religion for you, and this is in the beginning of the Quran. Today is religion is complete. How that can be? This is a verse should be exist at the end of the Quran, and
but the Quran's not in chronological order. That's the problem.
There's
like
nothing.
Quran,
nothing in the Quran is logical. Like here we go, chapter 5, verse number 3. It says, You don't eat shish kebab, hummus, etc. There's things you eat and you don't eat. And then he says, and today I perfected the religion for you, completed your Islam for you. Okay, how you complete Islam for us in chapter 5 verse number 3? If Islam is completed in chapter 5 verse number 3, that's mean we have 109 chapters are not needed. You know,
Who decided to organize the Quran the way it's organized?
the caliphate who Uthman, he is the one who decided how it was going to be, and he burned all the other Quran. However,
Right.
it doesn't matter who organized it. Really, the verse itself is stupid. I mean, what complete religion for you have to do with eating pork?
No.
I mean, imagine
No,
I say to you, today I make lawful for you to eat Taco Bell, and today I complete the religion for you. Thank you very much. It's perfect now. I mean, what Taco Bell have to do with this? Religion is about eating pork and Taco Bell. What perfect Islam for us? I mean, there's a million a question nobody can answer yet. Until now, we are here questioning Muslims, saying who can answer us, and nobody can answer us. And today I completed your religion for you because you said to me you don't eat pork. You know, so
Yeah.
this it's a stupid religion. You know, there is a method. It's called garbage in, garbage out. Unless you have a recycle machine. Now Muhammad is a perfectly garbage in, garbage out. You know, whatever he's saying, it doesn't make sense. And you know, when a fool he talk, don't expect much except foolishness.
Well, is there like a difference, a big difference between Arabic and ancient? Isn't the Quran written in ancient Arabic? So like if you speak and read Arabic,
there is no really ancient Arabic. Arabic is not even a language by itself. Arabic is a collection of languages.
right?
You know, like, you know, actually even in English, you know, all languages in the world is connected somehow. Like, you know, when you
Right.
pray in the church today, you say Amin, right?
Mm-hmm.
Amin.
Amen.
Yeah, Amin. But this is not an English word, and this is not an Arabic word. The Arab, they use it, the English, they use it, the German, they use it. But the fact this is an Aramaic word. So you know, the letters the numbers you use in English, many they lie to us and they say those are Arabian letters. Those are not. Those are Aramaic alphabet and numbers at the same time, because the Aramaic is an alphabet and numbers at the same time. So Arabic is a collection of languages. People who live in the desert, those are the Arab. They are not even an ethnic group. People mistakenly they think to be an Arab is an ethnic. There's no such a thing. This is why if you look at those, go right now, search as an example for somebody from Saudi Arabia. You know, look at the pictures, and then look at somebody from Kuwait, and look at somebody from Iraq, and look at somebody from Egypt, and you know, etc. You will find they don't look the same, for they are not
Right.
from the same ethnic. It's not. So what they have today, they have people who speak Arabic and they call themselves Arab just because of Islam. Just because they speak Arabic, they call themselves Arab. You will see a guy, a Somalian boy, who have nothing to do with the Arab, denying his African root, claiming that he is a white Arab, because you know, what Islam does, make every Muslim, it's like an honor for him to be an Arab. You know,
Right.
this is why you see when Osama bin Laden he went to Afghanistan, he became a big shot. Why? Because he's an Arab. Like, it's a big deal. I know a guy. He went to Al Bosnia, you know, in Sarajevo. He was a student. He's an Arab Christian, and he for some reason his family stopped sending money for him. You know, they cannot send money for him, so he's looking for a job. A friend told him those people, they are looking for an imam in the mosque. He said, what? He said, do you like to work an imam in the mosque? Imam is the one who lead the prayer, right? He said,
Right.
because you speak Arabic, you can do it. He said, but I'm not a Muslim. He said, who care? They don't know. They told me about the story. I said, shame on you, man. This, how you do that? So this guy, he went to the mosque and he went like for 6 months there. He is reading for them Quran, and he's told me most of the time I'm saying things have not, it's not even in the Quran. Like I'm just making fun of them, and nobody knows what I'm saying just because it's Arabic. And everybody say at the end when I finish, I mean, I said, okay, thank you, I have to go home now. So it was a, you know, they most of them, they have no idea what Islam is about, especially those who don't speak Arabic. Like if you go to countries like Indonesia, Europe, they praise Islam too much because of their ignorance.
Right.
The ones who speak Arabic is the most who laugh at Islam. But there's two kind of them. There's the one who laugh and is not shy of them, you know, shy of saying it. But most those, there will be people who live in the West, and there's people who laugh but secretly, because they will get killed if you say that in public. And that
Right.
that is you know, what the Muslims try to keep under the ground is not to give a freedom, because the second you give a freedom, Islam will collapse. I don't know if you saw in YouTube the strikes in Iran against the mullahs government.
Right.
All
And they shut
those,
down
yeah,
their internet.
all of those on the street are against Islam. All of them. All of
Right.
them, you know. So just give a freedom and you will see Islam will collapse in Iran. I guarantee you, if the Islamic government of Iran collapse, Islam will never come back to Iran again, because now those Muslims there, who they are Muslim by name, they knew what is the real Islam it is, how ugly it is.
Right. But do you think the people like the top leaders and scholars that read and study, do you think they really believe
Some of them,
Islam?
some of them, you know, like it's a business at the same time. You know, it's a big business, and you cannot imagine how much money you will make if you are in that position. You know,
Yeah, but all the
they live like
kings,
kings. They live like kings. You know, there's all the scholars who live in Saudi Arabia, as an example. They have big, huge villas. You know, like there's a guy, they made an interview with him. They told him that your villa cost almost $27 million. You know, and he said, why not? Allah gave us the money to spend. Why not? He have a lot of servants, a lot of slaves, and he is supposedly a humble Muslim doing preaching for Islam. You know, when somebody speak too much about God, and then he spent so much money and on in a house, obviously you know, his religion is a cult, because there's millions of people are dying from hunger. You know,
right.
I need a house too. You need a house. I need food. Nothing wrong with that. But when I spend a $25 million or $27 million in a house, and then my people in Somalia, 25 or 27,000 people dying every month, and they are children.
Right.
So what kind of a scholar I am? What kind of a believer I am? They are a hypocrite. They are doing business. You know?
Like all of them, all of the immigrants that are going into like Europe and all of the rapes, how does
yeah,
how
you know,
do they
I have
justify
sister,
rape?
I have to stop you, because I have my brother in Answer Islam. I do not know if you know him. Do you know him, Answer Islam?
Which brother?
His name is Answer Islam. His real name is I should not say to you his name, because he is he don't like. Oh, she said his name. Unbelievable. He don't like to say his name. I'm just joking.
I'm sorry, I was just guessing.
No, I'm just
I could be wrong.
I'm just joking with
David
you.
Wood.
Yeah, he wanna
names.
call me because he have a Bible study, so I have to hang up on you, if you don't mind.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, and say hi to the guys there. They are laughing next to you. I heard them. And tell the guy who is next to you, Allah is watching you. Okay?
Okay.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. Call me, bro. I don't see him online in Skype. He's going to call me in Skype, or want to call me where? Are you there, bro? All right. Well, I don't know. You want to take over the chat room, or what you want to do? I don't see him in the chat room. I'm not sure. Anyway, it's good to have people who call and ask questions, because that will, you know, it's like, you know, you have a million file in the shelf, and if nobody asks the question, that shelf, that file will not be brought as a topic. So it's good always to have people to call and to ask questions, and for sure I have no problem to answer. All right, but you know, I wish it is Muslims who will call. I want to see what the Muslims respond, you know. But look like the Muslims, they will not do that, because they knew they are incapable of giving an answer for anything. After we close, then you will see the Muslims making comments saying Christian Prince is lying to you, you do not know anything, etc. But when we go on air, they disappear. It's like the mice and the cat. It's like a, you know, a cockroach. You turn the light on, he hide. You turn the light off, he's gone. Oh Lord. Any Abdul? Do we have any Abdul? We are waiting for brother Sam Shamoun to call us. You want to share some with us? And by the way, I encourage you to join his Bible study. You know, Sam Shamoun is a very passionate person, and he have a, you know, a great knowledge in the Bible. So if you have questions about it, just be careful with him, because he don't have too much patience. He's not like me, but still, you know, you will have a good time with him, and you will learn. Especially, you know, like give him a question the Muslims they say about the Bible, you know, you want to learn how to refute it, how to answer it. You are in the right place. All right. Why he left ABN? Well, why he will not? I mean, ABN, is it do he work there? No. You know, I used to go there voluntarily. I don't go there too no more. But I don't like to talk about them. You know, God bless them. God bless anyone who do a work of God. But nobody is perfect. So people, they might differ about things. It's okay. You do not need them. They do not need him. Right? You know, me myself, I used to do some work with many people, and we don't do it no more. No, it doesn't mean anything. Like now, I am invited to do like a TV program with the Christian group, and I told them okay. So if I go there and I work with them for a week or two or a month, and then I don't go anymore, so what? It's not a big deal. Do, you know, all the good work is a good work. It doesn't matter where it's done and how it's done, as long as he is doing what he need to do. He did not stop, and you know, here we go. This person, he is giving you from his time, from his life, time to spend with you. Today is a Friday night, right? Many of, you know, people, they like to go out, have a dinner with friends or family or whatever, you know. But we are with you. While you guys, you are going to go and have your tea and have your coffee, and maybe you take a dinner, and maybe you are listening to us. For us, we are fixed here in the front of the screen of the computer, and me myself, I want to go and make some tea, but I cannot, because I'm the only person here. And the funny, the Muslims, they think I have a secretary, I have, you know, I have a team, I have an army work with me, you know. But I understand why they think this way. You know, they ask themselves, there's no way one person is doing all this work. But it doesn't matter what they think. The important is how many people they are going to watch this video and how much they will learn from it. As long as the message is delivered, it doesn't matter how you deliver it. And in case you do not know, if any of you would like to invite me to his church to do seminars, I'm willing to go, and it's for free. I don't charge money. All right, it's totally for free. You know, some fake false people, they put conditions, or, you know, how much you pay them, etc. We don't do business here. We are not in the business. If you want to help, you can just buy me the airline ticket and give me a couch to sleep in when I am there. And I will pay for my sandwiches. Good? Nothing more. Do we have any Abdul? All right. Look like our brother Sam is calling. Hello?
Yes, hi, can you hear me?
Hey, my friend, how are you?
How are you? Sorry, CP. Usually Fridays I have a Bible study in my center, but I had to call you. What's up, my friend?
Well, we are here live on air, and we
Yes.
are talking about many topics. I don't know if you want to share something with us.
Sure. Like I'm saying, I'm killing two birds, one stone. Usually every Friday, 7:30 at the center that I'm part of.
All right.
I do a local Bible study for people that come in. And so I try to put it on Tal Talk. But today I was going to be talking simply about Jesus in the Old Testament, and Romans 10, I was going to break it down. But your topic is more towards refuting Muhammad and showing that he is the son of Satan. There's no one better than you to do that. But you know what I look forward to, CP? One day, you and me do a conference together.
I would like to, you know, actually I'm going in a few days. I'm leaving the country. But maybe when I come back, maybe we can do something.
Yeah, I'd love to. I'd love to see you in action in a live audience, because I saw a clip that you put. You were in Michigan. You were teaching a conference there.
Actually, this is what wasn't in Michigan. This is it was a stop for me in the airport of Michigan, but we did it in different state. It was a big group, churches, many churches. They are meeting in big hotel, and they invited me to make a speech about Islam there.
Beautiful. Beautiful. May God keep open doors, and pray for me, CP, that God will use me this year mightily. And
I mean,
I left you a private message that says private. You saw it, right? In your Skype.
I don't think so.
I left it in the Skype, in the thing, in the text. If you open,
okay, yeah, I see it now. I see it.
Yeah, you'll see. I need your prayers, bro, because Satan's attacking viciously.
No problem. Yeah,
but
right.
God is good. God is good. Yeah. So, but Lord willing, maybe next time when you're on live, I'll come join you, because I have some people now in the room. I have to go and tend to them.
Yeah.
So, hope you don't mind. We'll do it some other time, where maybe. When's the next time you're on?
Actually, I have a few days before I leave, so I might. Today is what? Today is a
Right.
Friday, so we will be here again at Sunday.
Okay, what time, God willing?
Sunday, I will be here at 4:30.
Okay, I'll try to come on. Maybe I'll talk with you, and then we'll talk about topics.
All right, my friend.
All right, buddy. God
Thank
bless
very
you.
much. And you are going to be in YouTube or somewhere now?
Well, right now, my Bible study. I put it on my Tal Talk room, so I can record it for YouTube, so I can live stream it.
All right. If anyone would like to share and go and join Brother Sam Shamoun in his Tal Talk room, please go.
The Trinity in Islam. Yeah. Thank you so much.
What is the name of the room?
The Trinity in Islam.
The Trinity in Islam. Anyone would like to share? I'd like to go there. If you have a questions for him too, he would be happy to answer you.
Yeah, it's only on the Bible though. Let him know. It's not in Islam.
If you have a question, but if it's still sometime there's a questions about Islam, but they are connected to the Bible, maybe you can answer.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because I try to keep this only on the Bible for the people that come Fridays. Not every one of them is into apologetics. So, but yeah, if it's related to the Bible, that's fine.
Yeah. All right, my friend.
God bless you.
And God bless. Thank you. All right. Well, great to have this brother. And you know, if you are a person who have a questions about the Bible or something have to do with the Bible, but to refute Islam, I advise you to go and join him in his chat room. Now it is already 8:25 here, so I think it is time for me to go because I need to go. Because I need to go. Anyway, guys, I want to say thank you for being here. Be with us this coming Sunday again at 4:30 p.m. Invite your friends. And as I said, during the time I will be away from the state, you still will receive my videos. So subscribe to my videos. I will be away for a couple of weeks. You will have my videos posted online, and as usual, they will be good to watch, good to learn from, and good to share. So next Sunday I will be here, and I might open Monday too. All right, depending on how much I'm busy. And then after that, you will receive videos from me every Wednesday at least, and I think maybe every Monday. We will see, you know. But every Wednesday for sure, you will have a video from me while I am away. Thank you very much. God bless you, and see you this coming Sunday again. Christ is Lord. Islam is false. And see you soon. Bye-bye. All right, we have to close the room here, guys. Sorry, I apologize. Thank you for being here, and I hope to see you this coming Sunday. If I can open the room, I will open it again. But now most of you knows where is my YouTube, so subscribe there for better following of what we do. All right, God bless, and see you soon again. Bye-bye.